Hello. Buenas noches. Is this the taco department? ¿A dónde están mis tacos? Mexicanos, mis enchiladas, hola. Campo Mambo in the YouTube chat. ¿Cómo le va a mis americanos, mis fellow gringos? How do you do? It's Taco Tuesday. Hola, hola. I would tip my hat to you, but I don't have hands. Buenas noches. ¿Cómo le va, mis amigos? Órale, órale. Vamos a stream. Happy Taco Tuesday, beans. I'm gonna open you guys up and put you in my famous tacos. The gremlin tacos. Do you want some gremlin tacos? Muy bueno. I'm glad you're making tacos on Taco Tuesday. Hello. I've gotta be racist, bro. Thank you, Anonymous, for your contribution. Do the tacos have beans? Yes. I've opened a can of beans, a can of you guys, and I've put you in my famous Celestium Taco Tuesday tacos. Yo, I'm gonna get deported, bro. The left is gonna deport me, bro. It's cooked. It's over for me, man. You'll never see me after this stream again. Do you think they put salt on their tacos? Oh, I had taquitos and taquitos are good though. What's up, guys? God bless you. Welcome in, Mr. Bigot Berry, Mr. Jimothy. Welcome in, guys. God bless you. There are too many of you for me to read all your names, but I love you all. All right, guys. Happy Tuesday. Feliz martes, as they say in some country. I don't know where, but like somewhere, I guess. You know, I thought Sunday was going to be the end of this nonsense, but clearly we have to keep going forward. And I have a couple of things to share with you guys before we get started here. First, I love you guys. Second of all, thank you for your support. Third, they will never bring me down. They'll never get me. La Figra will never get me. Can we have a read everyone's name stream? One day when I stop being illiterate, perhaps. Perhaps someday. But today is not that day. Oh, man. I love it here. Don't you guys love it here? Isn't it great? Aren't we having a good time? I'm having a good time. What about you guys? Good, very good. I'm glad that you're having a good time, chat. Reported to ICE for wrong thing. Oh no. Oh man, I'm cooked, man. I'm so cooked. It's Wednesday morning for me. Hey, what's up, Eccentric? Welcome in. Thank you so much to my foreign people. I just want to let you guys know I'm not Mexican. I'm actually Dominican, but everybody loves Mexicans, so I have to LARP as a Mexican on when I want to do dumb stuff like this. No one likes the Caribbean people. It's really sad. You only like us so when you go on your summer vacation and you want your coconuts and tan in the sun because you're so white during the other however many months of the year. Anyway, I love you guys. Oh, man. Well, today's stream is going to be a couple things. We're going to talk about, again, well, actually, we're going to follow up to what we did on Sunday because since Sunday, we've had some new developments in this whole ICE joke and then me responding with what I responded with. And it's been very fun. And if you guys follow me on Twitter, you already know what's up. You already know what the 411 is on the streets. You got it, Holmes? You got it, Holmes? Very good. I'm glad you understand. Muy bueno. Sí, muy bueno. A lot more people are mad at me than I thought, and I've been blocked by so many people. I'm sure the VTuber space hates me more. and everybody keeps bringing up the Roblox thing. And sometimes you just don't respond to these people, you know? You just stay quiet unless they actually want to have a conversation, or they say something so outrageous that it makes you laugh and you just want to troll them back. Oh, man. But anyway, I just want to let you know I'm Dominican. I'm not Mexican. Because everybody keeps like confusing me and saying I'm Mexican. I'm like, bro, where do you get this from? Not even close. I mean, I might have Mexican family members somewhere in the world. I don't know, but my family, mostly like Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, okay? The Dominican Yorks. You know, the Dominicans in New York who be driving around blasting their bachata at 12 a.m. The ones that eat the plátano. You guys don't even know what plátano is. And you should be ashamed. Go get yourself some plátano this week. You won't regret it. Come back to me and tell me what you think, you know? But anyway. So we'll be talking about that. And we will be talking... Infinito Ignacio, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. And we will be talking about the Animigra. The Animigra, the thing that has made so many people on both sides of the aisle and other Christians mad at me, because nobody watches these streams, nobody clips me, nobody posts what I actually think, and everybody thinks that they know what's going on in my brain. Well, let me tell you something, sir or ma'am. I don't even know what's going on in my brain, okay? ¿Cómo estás? I'm good. How are you? I don't even know what's going on in my own brain, okay? Half the time, I'm living in the clouds. But anyway, yes, I am Dominican, but sometimes you have to wear a funny sombrero in order to get the point across. I don't apologize unless I'm wrong, and I realize I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong about this. I'm just being a goober. But welcome in, Bob. It's good to see you, Bob. I think I read what you said earlier, but you know, my brain it has the memory span of a goldfish. But anyway, guys, you know that I'm controversial, right? Sometimes. Just sometimes, you know. Not all the time. We're not doubling and tripling and quadrupling down all the time. We're just chill beans, and I took a little break after a plushie thingy. Well, okay, so today I found out that somebody made some fan art for me. And if you haven't seen it yet, you're missing out, because it's really funny. And it's so ironic, because you would think that this fictional cartoon character that they drew me with would be defending the people. And I saw this, and I'm like, there's no way somebody did this. No, please don't go harass this person. Don't harass anybody. I think that would be obvious enough. Leave these people be. Let them be cringe. Let them do whatever they feel like doing. Because honestly, it's just funny at this point. So we just laugh, and we let them do what they want. But don't, seriously, don't go harass them. And don't go, doxing. I don't endorse that. Okay, we can laugh. We can... I don't know, point fun, I don't know, but just don't do what they're doing, because when we start to do the same thing, we lose the plot, and I don't like losing the plot. But anyway, this young artist gave me the greatest honor a VTuber can ever ask for, is people in the community making fun artwork, fan art, for my eyes to consume. And it's the thumbnail of this video for YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up for you guys. Let me know what you think. Tell me, chat. Would Spider-Man do this to me? Tell me, chat. Is this what we've come to now? We're making Spider-Man punch minorities? I added the text, by the way, for the thumbnail, because I'm too lazy to download the actual image. I just copied and pasted into Photoshop. Isn't this great? And it's a little graphic, you know, just a tad bit. And I see this, and I already blocked the person who was part of the main thread, because I'm gonna be honest, when a LootTuber says anything about me, I pray in my head that they will someday get out of what they're doing, but I also kind of ignore them because it's like, you cannot be moral grandstanding to me. That is for sure. I'm not better than you as a person. You know, I'm a sinner, but like I know what you're doing. So have fun with that, I guess. And that person locked their replies, I think, like a day or two ago. Instead of trying to face me, because you know, these VTubers, when you challenge their views, especially like the ones like who are so far left, that I think that they have absolutely lost the plot in life. They lock their replies because they know that they're gonna get lashing out, people lashing out at them, whatever. I don't lock my replies. There was only one time that I did that, and that was the Roblox thing at one point. But actually no, I eventually deleted that post. But I don't lock my replies. You know why? Because it's funny to see what people respond with. And, you know, there are some people that you can have a conversation with who disagree with you, and then I just don't care. Like, just go ahead. Both sides of the aisle, come in, say whatever you want. I don't engage with everyone, and sometimes it's impossible, especially when the post kind of blows up. It's kind of near impossible to respond to everyone. And I was looking because I forgot who shared this with me. Did anybody share this with me, or I saw it? I don't remember. I saw this because I was like, you know, what were the last couple of replies that person got before closing the post off? And apparently, this young person made this fan art. And I'm just like, wow, they really hate me. The side that preaches tolerance and love and acceptance and peace, and, you know, God said to love your neighbor. Well, very loving of you. I saw this and I'm like, bro, there's no way someone drew Spider-Man punching my VTuber. That was insane. I don't think Spider-Man would do that to a innocent, pink-haired woman who's just going about her day and supporting law enforcement. You're saying that Spider-Man wouldn't follow the law? Well, wait, I forgot. Does Spider-Man take place in New York? Okay, well, if it takes place in New York, then that's a 50-50 shot. Maybe it depends on who's writing the story. But, yeah, good times. We engage in a mild level of controversy, of course. Just a mild. And this isn't the first time I get, like, hate fan art. It's kind of funny. Or hate art. Let's not call it fan art. You know that they're not a fan of me. Don't bark. It's like, you'd be surprised how often people feel the need to get revenge. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, it depends on which Spider-Man. No, I don't think it was another VTuber. I think it was just like a VTuber fan or something. And bro, it was like, and then when you go to his profile, it's like so ironic. Like you just dig through it and it's like, really? Where's the part of great power comes from great responsibility? There is no responsibility. Just go ahead and bunk them, get them. That's all. That's all you gotta do. Spider-Man takes place in Manhattan. Yeah, that's New York. That's one of the boroughs. Well, depending on who's writing the story, who knows? Maybe this Spider-Man would be a reality. Maybe he'll punch people who support the law. I don't know. What the plushie do? The plushie ain't do nothing. Modern New York Spider-Man would be crazy. True. Question, is Miles Morales or Peter Parker? I don't know. I don't think this is Miles Morales. I think this is Peter Parker. Did you report the post? I absolutely did. Twitter has not done anything yet, so someday we'll find out, I suppose. But they're a small, like, profile, so it's like, even if they got their thing removed, they'll just make another account. Like, I don't think it's gonna hurt them that much, to be honest. Spider-Man from the universe where he's only on Blue Sky. You guys are wild. Nah, he's from Queens. Oh man, so it's been an interesting day, and I've been getting more like replies to my post, and I don't know. I just think that people need to understand that you can have an opinion contrary to theirs, and there are plenty of legal Hispanic people who are tired of illegal immigration and mass immigration. I actually read something that someone said, like, you know, legal Hispanics really don't like the illegal ones because they undercut them for like construction jobs and stuff. And I did not think about that. Like, imagine getting your business cut by like who you should consider your own people because they're legal and they want the job and they want the money under the table. our economy, for multiple reasons, is going down the gutter, and I don't think people understand that illegal immigration contributes to a lot of the problems that we have, and it takes away from actual hardworking Americans who would be willing to take on the work. And I don't know, man. If y'all feel angry about that, I don't know what to say. And I'm not such a cruel creature, and this is where people on the far right get upset with me, is that I still care about the families that get torn apart. But ultimately, like, I'm still going to follow the law, and I'm going to support the law if they have to get arrested. It's not just the crime of quote-unquote being here. A lot of people need to get fake identities. They don't pay taxes, and they're hogging up resources in the system that are meant for people who were born here or are legally here and need help. And so you cannot come to me and say, oh, but the only crime is just being here. No, their crime goes beyond them just being here. Because if they were just here and they didn't get anything and they were just existing, well, I don't think they'd live long. And second, they're taking up resources that don't belong to them. At least not legally so. But I'm sure the sanctuary cities that have sold out their states are just fine giving them everything that they need and more. So when people talk to me about like, oh, you hate people. No, I don't. They are criminals. Because I can assure you more than half of them are probably not paying taxes. And as much as I hate taxes, legally we are obligated to pay taxes. It provides a safety net for people who need it in our society, who are here, and they're, I wouldn't say entitled. I don't know if entitled is the right word, but could be entitled to it because they were born here. They're struggling, whatever the case. And so don't you come to me and say, oh, they're just here. Why are you so upset that they're here? They're not doing anything to anyone. Yes, they are. And some go even further, and they're actually lawless criminals. I've been trying to catch up with the whole Minnesota thing, and I think we went over it last stream. People were they were stopping ICE from their investigation of an actual sexual predator. Like, why? What are we doing here? Like, this is so ridiculous. And that's why I can't take some of these people seriously, because yeah, they're doing more than just being here. They're taking away stuff from us. And the price of everything keeps going up for a multitude of reasons, but that's part of the reason, okay? And then there's less homes, less resources for the people. We don't even, it's crazy to me that we won't even take care of our own, but we're willing to go fight a proxy war in some, I don't know, in the middle of freaking nowhere, or bring in a bunch of people who don't care about this country and just want to leech and not give back. Or if they give back, they're taking more than they're giving back. So it's really annoying. It's super duper annoying. Yeah, half my family came here to the US illegally and half illegally. I can sympathize. Yeah, and I can sympathize with both sides. You can still support deportation. And so for the people who are like on the far right and saying that I backpedaled, I can assure you my opinion hasn't changed. But I do want to clarify that I am not an unsympathetic monster, because I do have family on both sides of the aisle. And it's hard, man. It's not easy. It's not an easy decision, but we gotta fix our country. I'm not worshiping our government. I think our government has sold us out, and a lot of these politicians need Christ. But me saying that, and this is why I don't really care, like, left or right, whatever box you want to put me in, or Nazi, whatever words you guys want to come up with, you can throw them at me. I don't care. But I'm gonna say how it is, and that's it. How can you pay taxes if you're not a legal citizen? Only through purchase by legal. Yep, exactly. Illegal work. Be careful. I hope you never show face reveal for your own safety. Is that a threat or a promise? Look, people can do whatever they want. To me, I know that I'll be all right. Yeah, Marxist. Yep. They can't file taxes. Yep, because you either need an SSN or you need an I-10, and I-10 is for international people who are not citizens, but are still here legally. And someone who's worked in like finance and accounting and stuff, it's ridiculous. Sounds please, you already got my membership. You don't need to sell me more. I'll sell you the whole taco stand. But anyway, So Maria, you guys know Maria Grace. She's an amazing sister in Christ. I love her very much. She's also been under fire for a couple of different reasons, and I find it disgusting that people go after my friends. Yeah, I am gonna go ahead and share with you guys her version of this image. I messaged her. She was one of the first people I messaged and told, like, do you see this? And she's like, give me like 15 minutes. I'll go in Photoshop right now. George the Bucky, thank you for the $5 super chat.
Where I'm center right, because America indirectly causes crisis overseas, which leads to more immigrants fleeing to America.
Yep, fair. See, center right, baby. That's where we're at, chat. We're that center right. All right, so Maria made this for me, and I think someone used Grok to put like a taco in my mouth, and I was dying. This girl had me dying. She said, I really love jelly donuts. That's my favorite donut. Look, you can call me a baby, you can call me a kid, but jelly donuts are based, and if you think otherwise, I'm going to deport you next. That's not a jelly donut. That's clearly onigiri. You're right. Sorry. I think Brock said that jelly donuts were those white things. So this is clearly not a jelly donut. Somebody get the Pokemon theme song in here. No copyright, of course. Welcome in, you guys. God bless you. Yeah. Oh, Jimity's like they steal SSNs. Yeah, they steal identification. So they are criminals beyond it because you cannot stay here illegally and work. Either you work without an SSN or an I-10 or you steal it. So don't come to me saying they're not criminal. Yeah, they're criminals, bro. Now, could the intentions be good? Yes. I can imagine there are people here in the U.S. who, even if they commit the crime of like identity theft or whatever, they want to provide for their families, and I can get that. I am not beyond understanding their pain. But that doesn't make it right, and we shouldn't support it. We should try to fix the system. I don't know how political asylum works. I'm assuming it's not for mass immigration, more so like individuals who are like high profile and need defense from the government. They might have some information that could help the U.S. I'm not sure, but either way, it's insane to me. But welcome in, guys. God bless you. Really quick, let's catch up with the follows. Roy, Arthur, thank you for the follow. Barking Hamilton, Tech Priest Thomas, Infinito Ignacio, Dr. N Tech, thank you so much. Welcome in. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you for the follows. Thank you if you've subscribed on Kick. If you're on Kick, welcome in. God bless you guys. It's good to see you. Is it raspberry strawberry jelly? Let's make it both. I guess I'm getting deported. I guess we're all getting deported at this point. Yeah, people were saying they like Boston cream donuts, and I was like, yeah, they're okay, but I really love jelly. Deport me then. Blueberry sour cream from Krispy Kreme clears. Did you just say sour cream? Who puts sour cream in a freaking donut? That's gross. Maybe I need to ban you. You're deported. That's the new thing. Deported. What's up, Chudnia? Welcome in. Namikaze, welcome in. God bless you. I haven't found a donut that I really enjoy a lot. If you deport me, at least send me to Denmark. Yikes. Man, I love you guys. Well, so that's the fun fan art that I got to show you guys. Thank you, for that individual. Don't go harass him, please. For your support. And oh man. But basically, if you guys check out any of my latest tweets, you'll see people just getting mad at me saying, why this, why that. There was a Christian who actually DM'd me. Oh, wait. Speaking of like Christians, right? You guys remember when the Roblox stuff happened and like that post had like 2 million views before I deleted it on Twitter and like thousands of comments and reposts and that kind of like kicked off everything and put me and others on the radar. So there was this one Christian dude, VTuber guy, who messaged me or he quote retweeted me and he basically said and I'm paraphrasing here, that I'm a disgusting Christian, that God would not support this, that the LGBTQ need to be loved and respected, and they'll make it to heaven, and all this other unbiblical stuff. So the same guy DM'd me either earlier today, or he messaged me yesterday, I can't remember, and I'm so tempted to just take a screenshot and block out his name, or just actually let me read out what this guy said. It was really long. He got really mad at me for this. And when I saw his DM in my request, I knew immediately, hey, I remember this guy. He was one of the many thousands of people who got really mad at me and said I'm a fake Christian. And he is moral grandstanding over me because his Christianity is probably really lukewarm. And he would rather send people to hell than tell them the truth. And you know what? Oh no, he messaged me. Okay, so here I'm gonna read out the DM to you guys. $10. Look, he's a supposed Christian. He gave me some Bible verses, and let's go over what he said. Okay. So here's what he said to me. It's biblically accurate to blast folks in public, so I'm here to help you out before someone more radical takes action. Might I suggest you look at scripture again? 1, the Bible does not justify conquering others for power or resources, which is what the U.S. is doing, and placed these countries in relative deprivation. Okay. He puts Isaiah 10, 1-2, Habakkuk 2:8, Proverbs 22:22-23. 2, how do you also neglect that scripture repeatedly commands protection of migrants and foreigners? There is also no biblical mandate for mass removal rooted in cruelty or dehumanization. No matter how much you try to justify your stance for supporting ICE, you don't realize the harm and corruption implicated in what they're doing, but you still support it. 3, they are attacking and going into people's homes illegally, breaking families, racial profiling, and damn well near causing havoc. Violence, rape, and family destruction are unequivocally condemned as well. If you seriously believe the Holy Spirit really guided you to post this online, I'd love to see you say you support ICE in person without the model. I absolutely would say it to your face, friend. Keep that same energy and do immersion break saying you support them. Go full Charlie Kirk if you're really about that life. He didn't use or hide behind the model to say his beliefs. And God hates cowardice. Revelation 21:8. The point is, you seriously need to realize your actions have serious consequences. That this online ain't that deep, but it ain't worth trying to tailor to folks or risk salvation. Especially if it's based on using the Lord's name and works in vain to bring harm to people. This really isn't funny, nor do I see the serious purpose for it. If your gimmick is to get a one-up on the Democratic Party or to make bill payments, this ain't it, girly. You also realize you're using folks to get money to propagate serious hate that isn't even warranted. And then he sent me something that I don't even know if I reposted. He said, think this is funny. And, all of these countries across the world have been in a conquest and going at each other for, I don't know, the beginning of time. Goodness gracious. Actually, no, not the beginning of time. After the fall, right? And I don't condone that. Now, we do need to keep ourselves safe. There are unfortunately some very unruly methods for that to happen. And I'm not for it. I'm not for torturing people and all of that other stuff. But my friend, you need to understand that we live in a world that is so far gone and so far removed from God. But we need to also protect ourselves at the same time. And it's a really difficult thing to balance. I can't imagine being in the military or any sort of law enforcement and knowing that you might potentially have to take someone's life in order to protect potentially thousands of other people. And it's not easy, right? For anybody here who is like military or ex-military, tell me in the chat, like, your experience, if you've ever been deployed, or maybe you had family who was deployed, maybe in some major world wars. Okay, it's not funny, right? And it's hard. But to say, like, okay, God obviously doesn't support it, and I'm not here saying I support it, but not all of ICE is bad, not all of our law enforcement is bad. I'm sure it's normal, average, everyday people trying to get by, do their job, protect their country. And it's not easy. And then we have corrupt politicians on both sides, getting the narrative. Got the happy birthday. Thank you for the $5 super chat.
I can't wait to see your ICE outfit.
Goodness gracious. Well, happy birthday, I guess, to me. Thank you. And so, it's painful. We live in a fallen world, right? And unfortunately, as Christians, there's only so much we can do. I don't think we can really stop a lot of the things that are happening. But you still live in this country. You're going to want to protect your country. And it doesn't mean condone the things that are wrong, but know that a lot of this we're not really going to be able to stop until Christ comes back and, the end of the world as we know it, right? And I don't mean to be a pessimist, but, there is a series of events that's going to happen and that we're in the end times. We've been in the end times for a while and it's just going to keep going. We can't stop it, but what we can do is help bring people to Christ so that their life in eternity is, filled with Him until the end. But this person, I genuinely, I don't think he understands that. Even in the Old Testament, Israel went to conquer lands and people, and they were conquered for their disobedience. So, sure, it's not the ideal thing, but it has been happening. I don't know. And protecting migrants, those migrants who were in the Bible, who were mentioned, I'm sure that they came in legally and they assimilated to Israel. And so, yeah, they were protected not to be treated badly, but I don't think they came in illegally and started making a mess. I'm sure those who were being, rowdy in this got kicked out, arrested, and all the other stuff. So, I don't know what to say. Hey, Daryl. Hey, a Metropolitan's going to your church? That's awesome. That's really based. I can't give too much information away about who my Metropolitan is, but that's awesome, man. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, warfare has existed for a long time, and I will not be surprised if we get thrown into World War III in the next couple of years because resources are low. Countries want to look. I'm not here spouting, yeah, let's go do World War III and this and that for whatever, right? I know that both sides are corrupt. I know that there are a lot of non-Christians and Satan, with his hands in there. And then there's just seriously deranged people in their government on both sides. So when I read what this guy is saying and, one-upping the Democratic Party, bro, this is so elementary. I'm not dumb. I have eyes. I have ears. I have been black-pilled to some degree. I know what's going on. I don't know how deep all of it runs, but if you have a brain, you can tell that there's a lot going on both sides, and they will pin the every average day person against each other so that they're distracted, and the people who are really running the show don't get any heat. Come on. We're not stupid. I'm not stupid. But you know what? I think the ice outfit thing, or inspired outfit, because some people are mad that I'm not actually doing ice. Yeah, because I can totally rip off the ice logo and not get in trouble or anything. Why are you doing this outfit, Celeste? And transitioning into that, thank you to everybody who's donated so far. I do have a QR code if you guys want to support the outfit. I know it's a lot of money, but between getting the model, the rigging, and artwork, trust me, this is not even counting a lot more things that I could probably get. But if you guys want to support it, you can scan the QR code. The link is also pinned in the chat. I have to connect my phone because it's dead. You can absolutely do that. But, oh my gosh, my earballs. Thank you for the $15. Putting on the, what is your name? Thank you. Appreciate it very much. God bless you. Captain Forrest, thank you for the follow. And so just going back to what this person said, I am not happy that a lot of this stuff is happening in the world. But I also do want to, my country be protected. And like I mentioned before, and I will mention again for the millionth hundredth time, I don't support rogue agents. I don't support people who will use their power for the violence for the sake of violence. But if it is to defend our country and people, without using excessive force, I think that's the most ideal way that we can go. But people who need to go, and that's just a matter of a fact, right? So, that's what I have to say on that. And I think I talked about it last stream. For those of you who may be wondering, I cannot one-on-one rip off the ice outfit. It's going to be inspired. There's going to be elements of it. It's going to be mostly tactical. And the joke parody version of it is La Animigra, which is basically a combination of words. Anime and migra. So, anime girl who, part of this. But, that's kind of like, it's kind of joking, kind of not, whatever. And I also want to educate people on the law. Like, we need to figure out what the law really says, in order to not look like fools. And I don't know. I think the other side really needs some education on what, the U.S. says about immigration. And I'm sure most people who are getting detained get let go, or yeah, they do end up getting deported. But these violent acts, I don't think people understand. Like, when you're on social media, things that really trigger people is what you're gonna get bombarded with, because it keeps you on the platform. Look, I don't want to say like conspiracy theory or anything, but like, so much of this is interwoven into each other, and it makes sense. But I'm sure most people are not getting Renee Good, like, facing the same fate as her. But when people decide that they want to impede law enforcement from doing their job, well, there's a 4-letter acronym that I will not say, but I'm sure many of you know what it is. And that's how it goes, man. It's unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Oh, goodness gracious. Hello, welcome in, Scorching Falcon. How are you? I hope you have a great day. I hope you're having a great day, too. I'm trying to connect my phone. My phone dying. Ranch donut. That sounds disgusting. Maple bacon is goated too. You guys are weird. Hey, what's up, Ami? God bless you. Trump is straight up saying you can sell us Greenland or we're taking it. That could start a world war. Oh man, I actually have to look into that. I don't have too many comments on the whole Greenland thing, but I hope that we don't do anything dumb. Nothing dumb, my friends. Hopefully. I am the law. Did you see Leaf in chat? Do I see you in Leaf chat? Yeah, I've been watching Leaflet stream more as of late, and we are pretty solid friends, and I think she's really based. But yeah, I've been in Leaflet's chat. Welcome in to anybody part of Leaflet's chat. She's really cool. So, and thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. What I am about to do has not been approved by the Vatican. Donates 5 freedom bucks.
Has not been approved by the Vatican.
Thank you. Thank you for the 5 freedom bucks. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for the donations. Thank you, Patrick LZ.
You should get the military hat with the outfit and fully embrace the cancellation. Apologize to these people as they will never be satisfied.
Yeah, I'm not apologizing. I can assure you that I will not apologize. I'm not gonna stand down. My opinion is my opinion, and that's how it is. Sure, we could get the hat too. Why not? What I'm planning to do though is to make it a little silly. Obviously, it's gonna be subtle. There's gonna be some ice patches, like ice cube patches, right? We gotta be a little bit subtle here. We can't go full on bananas. They're gonna be cute, like anime patches. We're gonna deport all the tourists from the anime community, including myself. No, I'm kidding. And that's kind of the vision I have for this outfit. Kind of serious, like based on it, but then some fun stuff. We're gonna make it a little lighthearted, okay? We can't make it too dark out here. We gotta we gotta laugh a little bit, guys. Life is very dark right now. And it kind of sucks that you can't even have a moment of reprise. I cope with jokes sometimes, but thank you for your contributions. No, I sponsored VTuber. Look, if ICE sponsors me and they want me to do like an educational video so that they can get people to sign up and get their bonus money, that would be kind of interesting. I doubt it'll happen. Look, if you guys know someone in ICE, let them know that there's this cute pink woman who's looking to do a promotion video for them. They're gonna have to pay me, of course, but I'm willing to do it. Slavi, thank you for the 300 bits. Eric Jimenez. I want both liberals and immigrants deported. Oh no. Or laws affirm sin, glory, sin, the vital. Yeah, we gotta follow scripture. People think that we have to be unruly and let everything go down the drain. The United States is not a theocracy. These arguments have no value for the United States. They certainly could have value for Christian moral decisions, however. That's fair. Namakazi, thank you for subscribing. God bless you. The party line was a bad giveaway for the kind of person he is. Oh, 100%. Hello, love your streams. God bless you and have the best day in the world. Thank you. Jazzy, welcome in. God bless you. Thank you so much for subscribing in 11 months. Let's go. WW, thank you guys. Who is Leafit? Yeah, you're right. Who the is Leafit? Dude, the Asmund Gold video is so funny to me. This woman is just too good. She on her Snapchat. Get her for being a tourist. You're right. I am but a tourist. An anonymous viewer has gifted a sub to I can't read your name, but thank you so much for the gifted sub. Dark humor is how I make it through life. I feel that, Amakazi. We gotta collab sometime, man. Redeemed Rad. A hag is an old person you call old people hags. I thought they were D&D monster. Wait, how many gifted subs? Hold on. But why Haglet is in... Hey, don't call my friend a hag. I love her. How dare you? I do actually know someone in ICE. Look, Jimothy, all I'm saying is if they need a cute pink gremlin and they're willing to fund the Animigra outfit, they could have a video. For sure. Let me stop messing so hard. Wait, what is this? Oh, thank you for the 5 gifted, Anonymous. Oh, well, congratulations. Thank you so much, AJ, for the $5. Support the anime tourist. Finna try and enjoy my Musume pretty derby and Gundam.
Finna try and enjoy my Museum pretty derby.
Yeah. Pharaoh Prime, welcome in. Perfection. Mulishan. Hola, ¿cómo está? Thank you so much, guys, for the 5 gifted. You guys are very sweet. Thank you so much for helping me reach my out of 23 goal. Let's start the next sub goal, guys. I'm trying to get Twitch partner out here. I need your help, chat. We're gonna be the best Latina, Latinx, whatever you want to call me, gremlin, secret undercover agent, whatever. Maybe I'm an industry plant. Hold on. Maybe I'm an industry plant for the White House. All the conspiracies are coming true. They need anime girls to convince you to join ICE today. And the military. Oh my gosh, imagine. That would be insane. Who's trying to do that? You goobers. How dare you. This is a subversive operation to bring in all the young men into the government. You need an anime girl. Yes. Yes, you do. You need anime girl to convince you to join the military. If Tomoyo Mari has not done that for you, let this be your sign to join ICE today. And then there will be a pink woman waiting for you to sign the papers. Imagine. Oh, man. Is D&D fun? It is. Sylvie editing Spark is a child of being a V-tweeter. Look, Sylvie's mad at me, bro. That was so funny, and I expect nothing less from that man. He can't eat. Actually, no, this time he actually quote retweeted me. That was actually kind of funny. Because normally he takes a screenshot of what I say, and then he talks behind my back instead of like actually adding me or talking to me and facing me. How can you be so little of a man not to talk to a pink-haired woman? You can talk to me. I don't bite. Except at 12 a.m., so don't give me your shoes, because that's when I bite. That's when I really bite. I don't do dark humor. That's fair. You don't have to. Sometimes when you're jaded in life, you do a little dark humor. We do a little bit of goofing. I'm extremely happy at the moment. Apologies if I'm a little too much. No, sister, you're never too much. A collab would be cool, but I'm not worthy to stream with you. Hey, don't say that. I'm a small fish in the pond. Don't you dare say that. Bonk. Take care, Reen. God bless you. It was good seeing you. Man, you're a fed. I knew it. No, I'm not a fed. Are you secretly Baron Trump? If I was secretly Baron Trump, I'm going to tell you right now I wouldn't be a VTuber. Please. Check. When you're Hispanic, but a bit of a patriot. I really am, though. The future is anime girls? Totally. It's confirmed. Celeste is a plant. You're right. I'm a plant growing on the walls. Let's be real. If the U.S. used cute anime girls to enlist more men into ICE, there'd be at least double the applications put in. Yeah, they'd have to start, like, not accepting everyone. They'd actually have to sort through all the applications. Victor Match, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. God bless you. God bless you. Celestium is a glowy. I hope not. Fed. Is the ice style outfit really in the work? Well, first I need the money for it. Second, we're gonna start sketching up some stuff tonight. So that's something else I'm gonna do. Anime Girl says Uncle Sam needs you to make America great again. I'm Look, guys. All I'm saying is if we get this funded, not only could I get a model, I could get a couple of like artworks, hopefully from artists who won't really care and won't be like, oh, but my liberalism, you're a Nazi. I'll never accept a commission from you. Ban, blocked. So just saying, if we do get the goal that I have on Throne, I just want you guys to know, like, when we use Throne as creators, there are fees involved. So the number that you see out of 3,000, right, is including Throne's fees, because they do want their portion. So my real goal is 2,750, but because Throne has some fees, it bumps it up to about 3,000. So that's not entirely on me, that number, what you see on Throne. But just know that the money that you donate to Throne will be going to this project. I have to find an artist who is probably not American, because at this point, Western artists have me so like frustrated and jaded. And a rigger that would be willing to do this project as well, because I know for some people this is a really sensitive topic, and so it's just been really annoying hearing so much like backlash, even though I literally said that it's not going to say ice, and it's kind of like a parody thing. But tensions are high, and I get it, and people call me grifter, even though I've held these beliefs for like a really long time. I'm just not super open about it all the time, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then YouTube takes like 30%, Twitch takes like 50% of whatever, you know, so every time you guys subscribe on Twitch, I take their 50%. And until the day that I have enough subscriber points, I will be stuck at giving them 50% instead of like 60 or 70. It's really annoying. But yeah, the outfit will be, it's going to be in the works, but I need the community support in order to actually bring it to life. I did take a big pay cut with this job, so I'm not going to be able to contribute as much to my personal VTubing projects. So, not that you guys have to donate, don't feel obligated to, and if you can't, that's totally fine. But with your help, the projects like this are going to be possible. This is not my 2.0. This is just like an alternative like outfit and model. My 2.0 is my office lady outfit. Just wanted to let you know, but yeah. If you want to support me, I'm gonna figure out what artist is willing to do this, and second of all, I need to start sketching up some ideas. So I don't know if the person who did my reference art is going to be willing to do or will be open to making a reference sheet for me, but we'll see. And that's why I can't like say one-on-one this is like an ice outfit, guys, because the people that I work with, I'm not trying to get them in trouble. And there's very few people who would actually be willing to kind of do something like that. So it has to be kind of silly, sort of parody type, outfit. So please do be understanding. But the money will be going towards this project. So the QR code is there. The link is also pinned at the top of all the chats. And that's enough shilling, yeah. And maybe we'll play some Marvel Rivals or something on stream and trying to hang out, you know. Let's be real. If the U.S. use cute anime, wait, I did read that. Okay. I'm not jaded. My humor's drier. It's like Abbott and Costello. I wouldn't put it past them. Cha, who's an OG in here? Facts. We're the OGs, man. Good luck. Kirsha has terrible luck in that regard. Oh boy. I really need a Hispanic anime mascot make her slogan about pulling the ladder up behind her. Oh my gosh. Give or take a few percent. Yeah, it's kind of rough, man. It sucks. Just use AI, you goblin. Yo, Gibbs, what's up, man? Western artist extreme politically correct, yeah. I could use AI. I could ask Leaflet. I could definitely ask Leaflet. But it would be really cool to have like an actual like live 2D model. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm happy I got a job too. I believe GoFundMe doesn't take a cut per se, but they ask for a tip. True, they do. Anyone know why my cat likes being dragged around by the tail? I definitely don't think it's a good thing. Does every donation say add a tipping system, or am I wrong? I think most of them do now, yeah. ¿Cómo estás, Templar? I'm good. How are you? God bless you. Watch out for Spider-Man. Yeah, I gotta watch out for Spider-Man, chat. Is Marvel Rivals good? It's fun, but the outfits are a bit spicy, so like I I get a little worried wanting to stream that game again, because some of the outfits are just not like very appropriate, and I'm not too happy about that. But that's how it is. That's how they make the money, and whatever. That would be awesome to see a nice outfit, but I understand. I hope the project goes well. It'll be close enough. I can't call it that, okay? You guys have to understand me, okay? We gotta be subtle around these parts. We're gonna put ice cube patches on that thing, and then you'll know. When you look at it, you'll understand. Welcome in, Guardian. How are you? God bless you. First time catching you live. You're one of the first Christian VTubers I found. Hey, welcome in, Chaos Walker. That's awesome. Yes, I did get a new job, but I took a very big pay cut. So unfortunately, fun projects like this, I really need everyone's help for sure. But again, guys, don't feel obligated to do so if you're not able to. It's not the end of the world if you're not able to. A shilling, a farthing, whatever it takes. Why are you playing Rivals? I like that game. It's fun. I like Rivals. It's Taco Tuesday. It surely is. As someone who's appreciative of AI, I don't know if it's ready. I think AI is just too primitive at the moment. You have to be super precise with the prompts or you get anything. True. That's true. Father Stephen the Young streams Marvel Rivals. Read his book. True. Sometimes you need to compromise a little bit. I don't know, Chief. Bro got a job. Yeah, we gotta get a job out here. A tactical outfit has more applications anyway. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Unemployment arc is over. Facts. Doing good was doing some exercise. Nice. No, I haven't played Warframe. You never compromise? That's what I'm saying. Try not to compromise around these parts as best as we can. Ain't perfect about it, though. Festive Puries, thank you so much for the 300 bits. God bless you. Let's get some music up in here. Oh man, let's get the Spanish guitar back. I need the Spanish guitar back in my life here. Hold on. I want taco, give me a taco, give me some taco with extra beef. Taco, give it some seasoning. Yeah, no worries, Skips. Have a good night, brother. God bless you. It was good to see you again, man. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You play any air combat games? Ace Combat, DCS? No. Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator is the best you'll get me, and that's on the ground, you know. But it would be fun. I mean, if you guys ever gift me a game like that, I'd totally play. Or if it's free, I'll definitely play. I want taco Tuesday, taco Tuesday, taco Tuesday. I love Taco Tuesday. I love Truck Simulator. It is so much fun. I love it. Indeed, it is a bop. Because we're out here on Taco Tuesday. Alright, chat. So now that we've talked about some very fun things, what's next on the menu? What's the latest? What's the next news? What are we going to talk about? Greenland? What's going on with Greenland, guys? Is there videos out? What did Trump make a video? Maybe JD Vance? I love JD Vance. Bro has embraced the memes. I wish I could be memed like him. Speaking of deportations, by the way, why do people get mad at Trump when Obama and all those other Democrats are also like mass deporting people? I just like thought about that randomly. It just came to my head. Why 60-70? Better answer. Why 6'7"? Anyway, let me see. I'm eating chicken Alfredo. Ooh, sounds good. I'm eating ground beef tacos. Dude, ground beef tacos hit hard. Like, I feel called out as a Mexican. Look, I'm LARPing as a Mexican. I don't know what to tell you. Greenland? Iceland? Every land? JD expecting a fourth? Oh, that's so sweet. Let's go. Congrats to him. That's awesome. I'm excited. Orange Man bad? No. How dare you? Talk about my orange overlord. How dare you? Europe sent in like 34 to 36 troops to try and deter President Trump from acquiring Greenland. You mean like JD Vance when you just above feet? True. I think I'm gonna head out though. Yeah, no worries. That's fine. God bless you. I love your model. Yeah, welcome in, God-fearing Gator. God bless you. But you're already a baby? I'm literally 26 years old. I don't know who the heck you call a baby. How about the protesters that invaded the church? Oh, right. Oh, man, that was awful. Yeah. All right, guys. So, thank you for bringing that up, by the way. I know I sort of briefly touched upon it on Twitter. But if you guys haven't seen the news, there was this church, and I'm pretty sure it was in Minnesota, that was interrupted very rudely by some really random guy. What was his name? Like John something? I forgot his name. Hold on. I'll put it up. Celeste, thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube, and thank you, Starfall, for the follow on Twitch. Welcome in. God bless you. How are you? Thank you so much for bringing that up, Namikaze. You're based. Execute Order 67. I thought it was Order 66. But yeah, the protesters that interrupted the church in Minneapolis, I think it's called like St. Paul. It was disgusting. That's all I have to say is that I think Kangmin posted it and then I like QRT'd him, but absolutely vile behavior by these people interrupting a place of worship. I bet you $1 million this guy wouldn't pull into a mosque and do that. He wouldn't pull this crap. How much money do we want to bet? Put all your chips on the table. Tell me if he'll do it. He'll go to a mosque. Yeah, he won't go to a mosque. I dare him, though, to do it. I dare him to go be a dumb social justice warrior at a mosque and see how that turns out. Of course, I don't want him to get deleted. But you're telling me that this nonsense is acceptable, bro? Like, come on. This is so ridiculous to me at this point that people like this don't get arrested and jailed. But you know what? It's a Christian church. Why would that need to happen? No one cares about the Christians. They're all bigots anyway, telling us we're all going to hell. So why not be disruptive and not let them exercise their God-given rights to worship in peace? You know, isn't that great? Isn't that great, chat? Don't you just love it? Isn't it just wonderful? Dandy, fine even? No, it's absolutely awful, and I pray to God that this person repents, because that is this is insane. Please tell me this man got arrested afterwards.
All these comfortable white people who are living lavish, comfortable lives while children are dragged into concentration camps. You're living real life. And there are concentration camps because they live really comfortable lives, and the little children are being dragged off into
Like, are we in World War II or what, bro? The frick is this nonsense? This guy spelled, I'm gonna the comfortable lives, and I'm gonna go in there because these people are the ones who are deporting them, and it's all their fault. Like, this guy's a nut. I was gonna say he's a sped. You know what? He's a sped. There you go. Boom. Celeste is using spicy words.
Nice lives with your lattes.
Get the lattes. Do absolutely nothing for your Latino
brothers and sisters.
My what? Aren't the Somalis like Muslims or something, or Hindus? They are not Christians. They are not my brothers and sisters, bro. They're God's creation, but unless they're Christian, they're not my brothers and sisters.
Wearing a suit is a preacher? Did Jesus wear a suit? Did Jesus profit off the words? No.
I don't think there were suits back in Jesus' time, so I don't think so.
Jesus would die with immigrants. You do not touch me. Touch me again and see what happens.
Touch me again and see what happens. Bark, 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 bark. I'm going into your place of worship, and you have the audacity to touch me? To touch me? Oh, I'm so entitled. I'm an entitled white man. I'm being brainwashed by the left because I'm
You are a fake Christian. Why?
He said they're fake Christian, bro. What is wrong with this guy?
life, nice life. You come here to a man with internet brothers and sisters. You come here to a man wearing a suit as a preacher. Did Jesus wear a suit? Did Jesus wear a suit as a preacher?
Why is this like? This is...
No, Jesus would die with internet. Do not touch me. Touch me again and see what happens.
Touch me again and see what happens. I would have grabbed this man and I would have slammed him right into the ground if I had the power. And I would find a way to restrain his arms and then get the chancla and give him a good butt whooping, because his mother didn't butt whoop him enough when he was a kid. He probably got put in the timeout corner. If this was my kid, bro would get the biggest butt whooping of the century.
You are a fake Christian. Why are you not standing?
You're a fake Christian. Why are you not standing with them?
This attack on humanity. Where are you? You're sinners. You're pretending to be Christians. But we know you live an easy life, don't you? A very easy life while people...
I'm going to tell you right now that Christians don't live an easy life if they're following Christ. It is not an easy life. And you know what? You're making their life difficult. So what are you talking about? Easy life. Get out of here, bro, with your... Oh my gosh.
People are starving. Shame. Out now. Out. Today we had the honor to protest with Nikema Armstrong and
like, look at him. Look at that beanie, bro. You should be wearing a sombrero just like me, man. Wear some... Actually, why don't you wear one of those things that the Somali women wear on their heads? Because you are one of the most effeminate men that I've come across ever. This is female behavior. You are a peacock, putting your little feathers all over the place.
The Racial Justice Network. Just
anyway,
like
pray for him.
Did. We went into that church and we flipped tables peacefully.
Peacefully?
Renee good! Renee good! Renee good!
Look at this. Like, look at them come in to a place of worship. These people are just having a normal Sunday or trying to have a normal Sunday. And this guy comes in here who's probably not even like Christian. And like, what is this? This is so ridiculous, man. This is just virtue signaling. Not only that, you're disrupting a place of worship. Like, you could have done this outside. You could have handed out pamphlets. You could have explained, this is why we need to accept mass illegal immigration. You could have done that after the service while they're all outside. You could have been, I don't know, peaceful protesting in the corner of the street. But coming in to... These people are getting way too bold. Like, it's not going to stop here. One day they're going to come into these churches and they're going to start pushing people. They're going to start breaking chairs. They're going to start throwing things around. They're going to start breaking things. And supposedly the pastor of this church is an ICE director. I don't know if that's true or not. But goodness freaking gracious, man. Let these people worship. Like, what is this? And then this looks like it's an Instagram story from somebody. So ICE protesters invaded my church this morning. They stormed in right as the sermon started, surrounding the congregation and started shouting obscenities and their disgusting slogans. As the children started crying, this seemed to enrage one man even more, and he started screaming about how we are privileged pigs. It's hard to know what to say or to do in a situation like this, but the congregation began to pray, read scripture, and sing. Amen. Amen to that. Eventually, we were told to move to another part of the church, and the protesters were cleared out. I don't know what kind of person can do something this disordered and evil, but I keep thinking, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they do. Pray for Minnesota. Amen. Absolutely call the police, and, definitely pray for them, because this is demonic behavior. This is truly demonic, And the left will support this and say, no, they were justified because Christians are evil. And I genuinely believe that it's going to get worse, guys. It's not going to get better. But what we can do, as I mentioned before, not only pray for these people, but really educate people on what Christianity, stands for, what it is to stand by Christ. And, educate these people that, just because we disagree, you don't have to do this. Like, you don't come into a place of worship and you start treating the people like this, the children like this. You're scaring these children, right? Who are there with their parents and trying to just, be there and worship, and that's it. So I think that was really disgusting of them. And, I don't see, Christians doing this to other people with different, religions and whatever. And I don't know. I'm just really disappointed and disgusted in the fact that this, really happened. And I am praying for those people because I can't imagine the mark that kind of behavior leaves, in a heart and in a mind. So please, keep praying for that church. Pray for these people to stop. Pray for them to get arrested and for the law to be able to do their job to stop things like this. Because as a Christian, if this happened in my parish, man, like, I would definitely be doing everything to get them out, while also praying for them. And maybe talk to them outside if things do manage to get calm, and not escalate it, as best as we can. Because this is the enemy here. This is, Satan working in the hearts of people and people giving over to their debased desires in order to stop the gospel from spreading, in order to, demean Christians and such. So, thank you again for reminding me, because I did see this and I was just like flabbergasted at the fact that someone would dare walk into a church and do that. But that's how it is. And we gotta, keep moving forward regardless of what happens when people like this decide that it's funny, that it's fine to do this. And I can assure you, they will not go into a mosque. They will not go into a Buddhist temple and do this kind of stuff. It's really with Christians for the most part. And who knows, maybe they are doing that to other religions. But, considering that America is primarily Christian, I highly doubt it. Just another guy. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? God bless you. Welcome to the Taco Tuesday. Welcome in. We just went over the clip of the church in Minneapolis called St. Paul that got disturbed by this man. He just came in and said, I'm going to take over the place because I can. Anyway. There's a 6-letter word, but I want to say, yeah, please don't say the 6-letter word. I live in Texas, and this would not have flown by. They would have grabbed the guy and threw him out. Yeah, gotta throw him out. And it's insane to me, bro's like, he doesn't even know these people's struggles. He doesn't know what Christians go through. Yeah, Don Lemon. I don't know why I said John. Yeah, this was Don Lemon. He was a former CNN broadcaster. Well, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Ex-CNN broadcaster. Not surprised, but really unfortunate nonetheless. Oh, man. It was a whole crew of people, so I don't know any of them individually, but I know Don Lemon was there. Now he's a nuisance streamer. It's also a crime. I bet $100. We need another crusade. I don't know. I don't know about a crusade. Jarvis replaced Baby Vance Mean with Celestium. It's funny. Yeah, bro said concentration camps as if we're like back in World War II or something. It's so stupid because during the Biden administration, people outside were praying outside an abortion clinic, were arrested, later pardoned by Trump, and yet these people at the church don't get arrested. Yeah, it's insane. How dare you live in the most exemplary country world energy? Yeah. He's a stone's throw away from him. How inverted do you think that chin is under that beard? Oh my gosh. I would have pulled what St. Peter did. We should avoid doing violence even to people that we don't agree with. My mom sadly thinks illegal citizens got deported, even thinking we'll get deported as well. We're Puerto Rican, by the way. Yeah, I've heard that like even legal people, like, you know, legal citizens have been detained, And the thing is like, instead of impeding justice, like, follow the law, prove it, they'll let you go. Things are really heated right now, so I can imagine that ICE agents, under pressure, not saying I'm justifying it, will even, there's gonna be a lot of people caught in the crossfire, and it's really sad. Wouldn't recommend throwing hands with any man. You know what? That's fair. Coming from a guy who's not a Christian means very little, pretty much. I've never seen a more performative white man. Yeah. I love when non-Christians tell Christians how to believe and practice Christianity. It's so ironic to me when they do that. What do these people do? And he's definitely not a Christian because it's church time and it's not church, right? I mean, look, that guy, yeah, go do a mosque now. I'm telling you, he won't go to a mosque. Yeah, there's no security in churches for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, we do trust Christ. But it's good to have at least one person who, might be able to do stuff, to protect the people, like, physically. I think that's important, even if there's no dedicated security team. I know a few churches in my areas that have security teams, including mine. Granted, it's really just a rotation of a few members with concealed carry permits, but it's better than nothing. I mean, it's better than nothing, yeah. Since you gotta protect your people. But ultimately, right, Christ is protecting us. But I don't think we should be irresponsible and not, like, protect the people that we love if we can. What else is on the list for today? I think we've gone through most of the list. What time is it? We've been streaming for, like, at least an hour. If you guys have anything else you want to talk about or any video you want to send me, definitely do that. Canceled CNN. This guy isn't... Is he gay? I don't know if he's gay. Not sure why an atheist would attend a church service. Most of them would find them boring as they have no faith. To an atheist, when you die, you just die. Nothing happens. Yeah. Some people even go as far as, if Christians are right, they're going to hell. It's insane. I've seen that meme so many times. Legal citizens who get detained but rarely ever deported. Yeah. Heard there was some drama from a video by Rev. Thanks for standing up to the dumb people on Twitter. Good luck. Wait. Rev mentioned me? Oh, that's nice. If you mentioned me, that's kind of cool. I'm reminded of the simple fact that saying can quote scripture. Yeah. It's because love thy neighbor is the only part non-Christians think they understand. Emphasis on think. Well, that's the thing, right? We can love God's creation even if like they're wrong. But that doesn't mean that we just sit there and take it either, right? We should educate them. We should pray for them. And in some cases, we might need to fight back. Not saying we should go seek vengeance or just go out and break some arms for the sake of doing it. I'm not saying that either. But I'm just saying we gotta defend ourselves out here, chat. Be strapped up, These people were talking about anti-vaxxer concentration camps 5 years ago. That's ridiculous. Oh yeah, I remember. Actually, I do remember that. It was insane. Don Lemon is gay. He identifies and is married to a man. I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to be rude. But like, he did seem kind of fruity to me. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not gonna say anything else after that, of course. Those thoughts are better left unsaid. Can I recommend the YouTuber to you? Yeah, go ahead. Feel free to do so. Check Beam Spam Discord. I would be nice and say they aren't judged yet. Vengeance is mine, I will repay. Stanley was also Stanley was definitely an atheist. Yeah, God made spiders and I dislike them. He who hasn't sinned cast the first stone. My church has a security team. One head priest has a dude making violent threats against him online. That's wild. Always ironic when atheists claim that Christianity is impeded by progress of science, despite the fact that a lot of science was learned because of Christianity. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. That wasn't Don Lemon. Andres Belton, funny guy. I thought that was Don Lemon. Who was that dude? Who's that evil man? Thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome in. Leftists don't understand what love is. They think affirmation leads to all bad behavior. True facts, some scientists actually believe in Christ. Yeah, for sure. Don Lemon mocked the fact that Christians are the most persecuted faith in the world. Ouchie. I'm making VTuber model and using Credo for fun. Nice, Zero. Welcome in. The white guy's a paid protester. Yeah, they're... See, okay. I know that I'm sure that there are people on the right that are funded too. There's lobbyist groups. Guys, like we cannot be blind to what's going on. A lot of these protests are not natural, they're not grassroots, they're not organic. A lot of these protests are paid for, they're funded by Antifa and all of these other like leftist groups, Marxist groups that are trying to like subvert and destroy everything we hold dear and whatever's left. And it's just like they'll get paid like $20 to go out there and stand for like a couple. It's like so insane to me that people don't understand that a lot of this is not even organic. I'm sure that there are people in the mix who think they have good intentions, but a lot of this is paid. A lot of this is like for show, so that they can throw glass at the right when, you know, let's say law enforcement does their job and somehow someone gets badly hurt or they, you know, they get offed in the process because of that. It's really insane. It's really sad what goes behind the scenes. Unfortunately, couldn't join your Discord, kept getting locked out of verification. I can try to like manually verify you if you join, since you told me you did it a couple times and it wasn't working. Nux actually went over introductions to Christian denominations recently. He said Orthodox guys look so cool, they look like wizards. I hope Nux becomes Christian. I don't really know his story. I know a few years back I used to follow the guy, but like not anymore. Well, Ava just messaged me a while ago and she said that Rev did in fact mention me in his video. So I guess we're gonna go watch that. Let's see. Andres Bilton. I think that's what you guys said. Belton, sorry. Who is this man's? Oh, this was this the new videos Tuesdays and Fridays? Oh wow, his channel looks like it's growing. Oh, I'm surprised he doesn't have more subscribers. That's interesting. I might check him out, yeah. Alright, well, let's see Rev's video. It was timestamped. Let's see. Okay, so it's like 6 minutes in. So, if you guys want, we can go over Rev's video because he did go over the cha-cha situation. And it looks like I did get featured, so that's kind of cool. I was not expecting that at all. No, I hope Nux is genuine. I don't know. I used to watch Nux like back in the day before like he became a VTuber. But I stopped watching him and a lot of other people for a lot of different reasons. You know, interest changed. Life was busy, and I was never like really into his content. But I am praying for him. I do believe that, you know, him being curious and looking could definitely lead to him converting. But you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's genuine or not, but I hope so. That would be really cool. The first Christians were Jewish. I mean, yeah, they were, but like they converted, so. Maria's ooh-ish. Oh man. Hey, what's up, Mr. J? Welcome in. God bless you. Rev video, indeed. Have you ever watched Rev's wife, Srab? Yeah, if you watch some of Srab's older content, I was on one of her live streams. We haven't really talked in a while, but she's really great. She's awesome. You guys should definitely go follow Rev and Srab, his wife. Very sweet people. I did watch Side Scrollers today, and if you guys know that channel, they were on today, and they were talking about the ICE situation, so I found that to be really interesting. So really quickly here, let me get this video up on the screen for you guys. We can watch it and see kind of like what Mr. Rev mentioned on stream. No, I keep forgetting I have to go put this under my model quick. Then I have to hide this and I have to make myself a little bit smaller. Alright, so the title of Rev's video is Twitter freaks tried to cancel insensitive VTuber, but her response obliterated them. And honestly, I know for some people the joke was in like bad taste. I found it funny personally, but it was pretty neutral-ish. I don't really watch Fillion, to be honest, and I don't watch Cha-Cha, but I think a lot of the hate she got was really like undeserved. So we're gonna watch Rev's video. Credits to Rev Says Death. You guys should totally check him out. He's really cool, amazing brother in Christ. This is a 19-minute video, but we're probably only gonna watch like the first 5 minutes, 6, 7, 8 minutes or so, because that's where I get mentioned. So we're probably not gonna watch the whole thing, but let's quickly go over the Rev video. Let's see. Yeah, Starab is really like sweet. You guys should totally check her out for sure. A Christian is a spiritually completed Jew. Oh my. Eastern Orthodox has some cool looking outfits. Even Russian get their maroon beanies from them. Look, all I have to say is you should totally come to the Eastern Orthodox Church.
So today we're going over another round of VTuber related drama. All of it stemming from a previous situation we covered the other day involving this
Sorry,
VTuber
Rev, my hat is a little big.
who's a pretty popular
Sorry.
indie VTuber who got into a lot of trouble with the usual suspects on Twitter after she made a joke about ICE. So we're going to see a
Yeah, they totally... Okay. And just a disclaimer, if you guys go find Cha-Cha, I don't think she's a LootTuber, but she does have some really spicy art. So I don't follow her, and I'm not sure if I ever will. But if you're okay with seeing some of that stuff, you can go follow her. I don't really watch her. She seems alright. She seems kind of chill. And she's very good friends, I think, with Fillion, who hasn't been around for a while, but you guys will get to know a little bit more about why she's under fire.
Response from her, and also some continued crash outs of other VTubers regarding her joke, and also other VTubers crashing out over a VTuber's choice to get a ICE-inspired outfit for her model. So let's get some refresher for context here.
Would I say Kirsha is a LootTuber? No, but I don't recommend going to her merch store because it's very spicy. I do love Kirsha to death, but she does have some loot stuff. But no, she is not a LootTuber.
Cha-Cha is asked by a viewer where her friend Fillion has been because she hasn't streamed much recently, and Cha-Cha makes a joke saying Fillion has been deported by ICE. It was very obviously a joke between two friends. However, people on Twitter, including a lot of VTubers, use this as an opportunity to dogpile her and to virtue signal, and in some cases try to offer themselves as a replacement of Cha-Cha. It was absolutely unhinged, and we're not even getting into the threats and other things we talked about in the previous video. Now, in situations like this, I always get nervous because you don't want to see someone bend the knee to these psychopaths online. And Cha-Cha has formally addressed this situation in her quote-unquote cancellation, and she did not apologize.
We talked about your Twitter cancellation. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you don't apologize to the mob. Unless you're truly, like, wrong, then yeah, I guess. But even that can backfire. But either way, I'm glad she didn't apologize. I don't think she really had anything to apologize about, so. It's crazy how some people will try to take this situation to bring her down. Now, my addition to this whole thing is, like, I'm actually really tired of people who, like, most VTubers, and this is why I'll never get along with, like, I think maybe 80 to 90% of the VTubers in the space, is that my views are so far different from theirs. They live in a completely different reality. And look, you can believe whatever you want, and that's totally fine. Go do whatever you want, but I'm not bending a knee to you guys. You can hate me, you can come after me, you can report me, you can block me, you can make my reach lower than what it is. You can keep impeding my reach and my growth, and that's fine. Keep doing it, but I'm not bending a knee. Maria, I love you. Wait, I need to give you a shout out before you go. I'm so sorry. Guys, go follow Maria Grace. She got a video made of her by another content creator. I forgot his name. But people have been coming after her really hard. It's been crazy, but she's gonna pop off. Maria Guresu. Shout out to her. I love her very much. She's my sister in Christ. She made the jelly edit on the fan art that I got today. So definitely please check her out. If you don't follow her, you are missing out on some of the greatest upcoming content from another amazing Christian VTuber. We can actually watch that next. We'll watch that next. Because I am really disappointed that people are coming after her. I'm not saying she's perfect and does everything right, like how I don't do everything right. But she's pretty based overall. You need to go give her a follow if you haven't already. Big shout outs. Yeah, very few VTubers are right wing. So I've been blocked by a lot of big people. Cottontail VA being one of them. If you guys remember Kudo from, XV Shoujo Talent, now that V Shoujo's down in the ground. I think there was this French VTuber who recently debuted a model. She's had me blocked for a really long time. I think her name is like Saude or something. Don't go search her up. Very, very inappropriate content, and she's also French. Look, if you're French, I still love you, but like, you're French. Oh man, I'm messing with you guys. Not really on that though. She did block me like a long while back. I've never spoken with her in my life, and there's just a lot of people who have me blocked. Bigger indies who have me blocked. And it's like, I've never talked to you guys, but because I believe what I believe and I'm outspoken about it, they've gotten upset with me. I'm sure I'm blacklisted from things. I'm never going to step foot in Offkai and things like that. Does Chacha know you deported Filian? You're right. I was the one who deported Filian, guys. I told her, you don't have enough Platano or Spanish in your language. You gotta go back. Sorry, Filian. It was nice knowing you. I'm sure you can go stream from the Philippines or something.
I knew I had to talk about it at some point. I guess we'll talk about it a little bit. Just a little bit. Emerald, my mods are like, what are you doing, Chacha? What are you doing? Ignore the haters. Okay. First and foremost, I'm not making an apology to Twitter. That's why you're here. You're wondering,
Yeah.
why has Chacha not made a statement on Twitter? Why do I need to make a statement? For what? Alana showed no one is actually mad. None of your viewers, just the Twitter freaks. Nobody that is mad on Twitter watches my streams. If you watched my streams, you'd understand my humor. The elephant in the room meme that's going around, address the elephant in the room. Nah, I've got things to do, man.
Unfathomably based. That
Yeah.
is how you handle.
Totally unfathomably based, like Rev says, 100%. You listen to Southeast Asian VTubers and every other one wants to be a dictator for life. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Saure, I can't pronounce her name, but she's like this French kind of like military-esque VTuber. And she just recently debuted a 3D model and everybody was going crazy because the tracking's really good on the model. And I was just like, damn. The Filipino boy got deported. Don't call her that. Do you support ICE, Celeste? Only when they're doing right, not wrong. Not when they're like using excessive brute force for no good reason. When they're doing their job as they should, they get a thumbs up from me. Otherwise, it just depends, But yeah, no, what Cha said is good, and I'm glad that she, like, even me, people were saying like, oh, Celeste, why are you backpedaling? Why are you I'm not apologizing. I am not apologizing. That Twitter post that I made to formally like share my beliefs was not me apologizing. I don't apologize for what I said.
Situations like this, you do not apologize because, as she said, she didn't make a mistake. There was nothing to apologize for. She made a joke and people went absolutely ballistic. Their responses were completely disproportionate to anything remotely close to what she did. And on top of that, whenever you apologize to these people, it's never enough. They want more and more and more, and they'll never forgive you anyways. They'll be mad about it forever. The people who did this, as she pointed out, aren't even her viewers. If these people were familiar with her content, they would not have been surprised by the type of joke that she made. But now, we're going to be seeing some further crash outs. Ladies and gentlemen, here is one of the stars of the show, this LewDtuber named Sussy Sonia.
Dude, this was the person that quote retweeted me. I blocked her because I don't want no, I find it so ironic that people like this have the audacity to tell me anything. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
Who is very upset about not only Cha-Cha, but a VTuber named Celestium, as we'll see in just a second. But she had something to say regarding Cha-Cha and the related post, saying, another example of a waste of space, making jokes about ICE. I'm going to start unfollowing everyone who tolerates this and continue supporting people like this. People being ripped away from their homes unlawfully, being ended and deported for no reason is not funny. You can see the hyperbolic and hysterical framing they're using of this situation, acting like
you know, I've been police followed. My friends have been police followed. Look, there are definitely some exceptions of people you should probably not follow, but like, again, I don't really watch Cha-Cha, but there's a reason she's as big as she is. She's probably not even, she's not political. These big VTubers, unless, you know, with the exception of Kirsha and Leaflet, and I'm not sure who else. Maybe Nux, but like Nux wasn't like even originally a VTuber. They get big because they're either doing like ASMR or they're friends with other bigger VTubers and they're being goofy and whatever the case may be. Majority of the big VTubers do not talk politics to them. They will ignore you. They will not comment. And obviously there's a reason why corpos are preferred nowadays over indies, because especially in the West, they do not talk about politics. It's more about the audience. It's less about the VTuber themselves. You know, it's the idol culture. And, you know, I respect that. And that's the origins. You know, you got to respect it. Western VTubing is obviously hated, especially nowadays, because more politics. Things have been made political. It's less about the idol culture. It's more about the streamer. People argue that people like Iron Mouse and other VTubers are Twitch streamers who did not make it and had to become a VTuber or whatever in order to make it. And they're normies and all the other words under the sun that we can throw here. And, you know, I don't fit the VTubing mold, right? I'm not an idol, you know, singer. I don't dance. I'm not, you know, cutesy woo. That's not my thing, and it never will be my thing, and that's fine. I'm not really good at singing. I'm okay. But I do think that it's cool that we can carve out a space for ourselves. It's niche. Most people will hate us. You know, a lot of people have come after Kirsha, and you guys remember the whole cancellation attempt last year by the ex-Vice journalist and trans person Anna Valens and Yara and all of them, and I got thrown under the bus for that too. I'm glad that because VTubing is a medium where you can carve out your own space, even if it's not the traditional form of VTubing. And you know, I'll admit it. I'm probably never gonna be like this big VTuber because I don't fit that mold. But you know, it doesn't matter. I want to keep doing what I'm doing. I like the little space that we have, and I hope that more people can come to Christ. That's kind of my goal. And I really like anime. Anime has been part of my life for most of my life, and it's really fun being a VTuber.
Americans legally here are being rounded up in the dozens and hundreds and ended and deported by ICE. When that is...
Who mentioned Pippa? Who mentioned Pipkin Pippa in my chat? I follow Pippa. I like Pippa. I don't follow everyone in FaZe. I'm still upset about the Clara thing, but you know what? It is what it is. We gotta keep moving forward, right? I do like Pippa. I think she's just the right levels of unhinged, but I think she's had to like clean it up a bit. I'm sure Sakana has put some pressure, like you can't be this unhinged anymore, considering how FaZe Connect has grown. I think Pippa's like the only like FaZe Connect person I'm like really interested in, to be honest. And then I know the new group debuted in the last month or so, and that was pretty cool. But going back to this, what Rev was saying, you know, this Sussy Sonya person, look, if you want to be a LootTuber, you can be a LootTuber. It's against my morals, and I think that if you are a LootTuber, you do not care about men. I know Vealer might be an exception, but again, I don't watch them. I don't follow them. I think I might have them blocked because I don't want that kind of content on my feed. Don't go look them up. Again, they are like an 18 plus VTubing agency. But I heard, you know, the girls are pretty chill, but I think for the most part, LootTubers like have this mindset, and I do not want to associate with them.
Not the situation. This person is intentionally doing that to make the whole thing look worse than it is. But also you can see this little example here of them saying they're going to start unfollowing people, follow policing people who tolerate this, which, by the way, this is a joke we're talking about. And this person's so confident in their opinion that they locked the replies. This person wants an echo chamber. And they would continue on saying, call me woke, call me a virtue signaler, call me unfun.
Okay, you're a virtue signaler.
I really don't care. This stuff isn't funny. Real people are being hurt, and you sit on your little privileged pillow and make jokes on the internet because it doesn't affect you. Grow up. I mean, that is interesting. Yes, in fact, I will call you woke. I will call you a virtue signaler, and I will call you unfunny. I will do all of those things. Congratulations, because that's the way you're acting over a simple joke. On top of that, you talk about people sitting on a privileged pillow.
I can tell you right now, girly pop, I'm not privileged. Maybe compared to someone in a second or third world country, sure. But I can tell you that I need to work my butt off every day. Sure, I was unemployed for like 2.5 months. But, you know, before that, I had to bust my butt working 8 hours a day, 40 hours plus a week. I don't know what you're saying, privileged. You know, maybe I just want to enjoy my country. You know, I think you guys should, you know my age by now. Like, I am an older Gen Z, and I'm cooked, bro. I can't buy a house. I can't do this because the powers that be want to play, you know, 4D chess with people's lives. And I'm sick of this nonsense. So for the few politicians who still care and want to clean this place up, God bless their souls. Clean it up, baby. Send the Jannies in. Send the Jannies.
This person is also an American, and they are a YouTuber on Twitch. Like, you are also very privileged, okay? It's very ironic hearing people talk like this. This person down here points out something. So I guess a Latina isn't even allowed to make jokes about ICE. Yeah, because Cha-Cha is Hispanic. And people, as we saw in the previous video, were basically removing her Hispanic.
Big news, Trump just restricted Wall Street investors from buying single family homes. You know, it's funny, I was just talking about that. There's a lot of work and stuff that needs to be reversed. BlackRock, anyway.
Her ability to call herself Hispanic, they were saying basically, you are not actually Hispanic anymore because you made a joke about ICE. Some people even called her white passing Latina. Like,
wait, Pippa's no longer the biggest name in FaZe? Who's the biggest name in FaZe now? I actually don't know. But yeah, it's like, okay, so I'm not saying that, you know, Cha-Cha needs to make a joke, but like, look, I'm a Latina. I'm gonna make all the taco jokes I want. I'll make all the plantain jokes I want, and you can't stop me.
Crazy stuff. Like, literally trying to create like a power scaling of skin color and ethnicity. Crazy stuff. But anyways, Sony responds by saying she is Puerto Rican. She wouldn't be laughing if they revoked the Jones-Shafroth Act and came for her next. But go off, I guess. Well, I'm sorry this person's not responding to the scenario you literally created in your head that has not happened yet. And also, you seem way too excited about the possibility of this happening. It seems like you want this to happen because Cha-Cha made a joke you didn't like. But now, enter another individual into the Thunderdome of today's video. Celeste Young, a VTuber I enjoy.
He called me an individual. I'm cooked, chat. He should have said Latinx.
And she is an open Christian, so you know she's used to being dogpiled all the time by these incredibly woke, quote-unquote progressive people on Twitter.
Yeah.
Now, she made a post in response to everything going on with the outrage involving Cha-Cha's post. She said this: "That's it, I'm getting an ICE-inspired outfit for my VTuber. I'm so tired of the horrendous takes from these leftist/liberal VTubers. La Enemigra coming to a stream near you. Let's bring her to life." How was my Spanish, guys? How was that high school?
First of all, I think you did a pretty okay job. And second of all, man, I love your content. I love you, man. You and Straw are awesome. And your mode still... You're still part of my Oshi list. You, Leaf, Straw, Kirsha. Let's throw Pippa in there, too. And all my friends. I'm sorry. It puts a smile on my face when you gringos try to talk Spanish. Sorry, when you lovely humans talk. Sorry. Look, man, you did great. I'll give you a 6 out of 10. I'll help you though. I got you. My Spanish sucks, but I'll help you. But I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Because he put in all the effort in the world. I could hear those pauses. He was reading. He was attentive, and he's pretty cool. I'm sorry.
Spanish, was it bueno? Let me know.
Sí, bueno. I give you thumbs up. We'll work on the pronunciation, but you did well. We call it la animigra, mi amigo. You gotta give it the spice, the taco seasoning. You gotta put the taco seasoning in there.
But here is the actual campaign through Throne trying to fund this outfit idea. So if you want to support that, go ahead and do that.
Heck yeah!
But who is most affected by this outfit? Of course, it is Sonia.
Who's that?
Very upset
is that
about
Sonia?
this. Posting a screenshot instead of actually quoting Celestine's
Oh, yeah,
post because they don't want
true.
to have a direct confrontation.
Yeah, no
They
one
say,
wants to fight the
"Y'all
pink
are so
pink
desperate
menace.
to be noticed that you will do any dumb stuff."
You're right. I am desperate to be noticed by God, not by you. I would definitely talk to you, Sonia. Like low key, I would. But like, I'm not desperate for your attention. I'm scared if you look my way. I think I might blink twice.
You can think of. So they're basically saying people like Celestium are desperate for attention and will do anything to get people's attention. Literally, the exact post before this, their previous post, was this. Yeah, they're allude to her. Like, you're angry about...
Okay, Rev, I gotta skip this part. Oh my. When I went to her profile, I didn't see that. Like, okay. Girl, I just want you to know, I know you're a 2D character on the internet, but I wouldn't be surprised if you were actually also doing that IRL, but like, I'm desperate for attention, but you're not? Come on. Don't do this to me, chica. Don't do this to me, niña. I know what you're doing. You getting those desperate, thirsty stimps to pay for your fancy. Come on, senorita. Let me tip my hat for you. Show you my mustache. Tell you, what's up, senorita? How you doing? You want some taco? Yeah, no, I don't think so, ma'am. Like, that's... It's alright. You can call me desperate. Yeah, you totally can do that. That's fine.
Attention, but your outfit tries the same thing. In fact, you do
worse.
less of an outfit to try to get attention. Like, absolutely insane hypocrisy. But they continue on saying, had some mutuals following this waste of space. Wow. She loves this phrase, waste of space. So if I unfollow you...
Am I really a waste of space, guys? Do you think that if I go begging to Sonya, such as Sonya, that I'm not desperate? If I beg on my knees, do you think she'll change her mind? Chad, I'm scared. My tuber told me I'm desperate.
That's probably why. Oh boy, here we go again with the follow police. There is nothing lamer than follow policing someone. Saying, I'm going to break my mutual with you because you
Even in the
someone
shot, yeah.
I think is problematic. It's so lame. It's obnoxious. Nobody likes someone who does this. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Like, imagine also
Can we give Red the
Maybe
gold
people
star?
aren't
Yeah.
online. Like maybe they didn't see anything happening, or they weren't on Twitter the last couple of days, and now you're punishing them for not acting on your sensitivities. Absolutely crazy stuff. But
Wait.
of course,
No, he's gonna No, he put up Spider-Man. He wasn't supposed to see that. Oh, she called me a pick-me? I mean, I think she wants men to pick her too. Except I want to get married to a man. I don't want men running through me. Ha ha ha.
Sonia's community
Anyway,
has
let
a
me stop
solution. One of these could solve the problem, just saying, with Spider-Man punching Celestium's VTuber model in the mouth. And I'm gonna, for the sake of YouTube, say it's actually Spider-Man feeding her ketchup.
Yes, he's feeding me ketchup.
Say.
He's giving me jelly
But
donut.
Celestium says,
Yeah.
Spider-Man hurting minorities wasn't on my bingo card. Yeah, interesting how the progressive people are not only trying to exact violence, but against minorities they're claiming to protect with their virtue signaling. Very amazing stuff, and as always,
Yes,
you were an absolute
yes,
dork.
Joel. Wait, I gotta send them a screenshot. Hold on. I gotta send them a screenshot of this. Hold on. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. Oh my gosh, he's gonna be so happy. Oh my gosh, Joel, my brother in Christ. Congrats. Congrats. Your meme was featured by Rev.
If you have to use fictional characters and basically try to make it so they agree with your political opinions or your current opinion, like, oh, don't worry, Spider-Man would believe the same things I do and would be very angry at your ice outfit. Like, please with that stuff. And on top of that, the Sonia person is sharing this pie chart.
Bro, she called me a... Wait. Okay, guys. Look, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. God bless you. Thank you for coming from Rev's channel. It's so nice to meet you. I'll do a little introduction in a second. You might be weirded out by the next thing that I say, but this is an inside joke. Welcome to the inside joke. Look, there's one thing that Sussy Sonya is right about. But I need to tweak a little bit of what she said here, right? She said, going to need any of you bootlickers to do literally any amount of research outside your grifting influencers before you can continue talking to me. Look, Sussy Sonya, you have one thing somewhat right, but I'm going to correct you. I'm a boot eater, okay? I eat the boots. I eat the shoes. And I like feet. So I just need to correct you real quick. I'm not a bootlicker, I'm a boot eater. And we bite the ankles. So don't feed the gremlin at 12, okay? You've heard the saying, don't feed the gremlin past midnight. Now, if you throw a pair of shoes, those shoes gone, okay? I just want you to know that. It's all jokes, okay? It's all fun. I don't like feet. You can clip me. I don't care. We already have a short out there.
And going to need any of you bootlickers to do literally any amount of research outside of your grifting influencers. Oh, we got the buzzword, grifting. Can't believe it. Would have never have thought a virtue signaler slop account like this would be using the term grifting to describe everyone they don't like. But they say, you know, look at the research outside these grifting influencers before you come talking to me. Defending ICE only proves how the government's plan to keep you uneducated and submissive.
Damn, girl. Damn, girl. You said the government gonna keep me submissive? I'm submissive and uneducated. You're right, senorita. I'm submissive and uneducated. I can't read a book to save my life, ma'am. I'm gonna tell you right now, madam. I'm surely uneducated because I ate too many rubber boots and now the microplastics be in my body. So, thank you for pointing that out, ma'am. I just want to tell you, ma'am, that, you are also doing the same thing. And look, I'm from the East Coast, so this accent really sucks right now. But I want to tell you, ma'am, madam, that you are keeping the men that look at your boobs very submissive and the complacent, you know? So, I just want to let you know that, Yeah, I might be uneducated because I'm a Latinx and I'm a DEI hire. Um, but ma'am, I think you should look at the facts before you start talking, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. So now that the spiel's over and I can stop the stupid accent. Sorry, if you're from the Midwest, I love you, but I'm from the East and I don't talk that way. Love you.
Is working. And first of all, they say, do research before you talk to me, and then they once again lock the replies so you cannot come back to them and talk. But they share this pie chart that doesn't even prove anything that they wanted to. And
Ma'am, I want to let you know that the criminals that get arrested need to be put out the country because they're taking up the land and the money that's meant for me and my mama's food stamps. I just want to let you know, ma'am, if you really cared about minorities like little old me and my mama, you'd shut up and stop talking.
it's incredibly misleading, saying that 73% of current detainees have no criminal convictions. Well, unfortunately, if you are here illegally, you are guilty of a crime. You have committed a crime. This chart uses this in a very manipulative way. They say the only way you've had a conviction is if you're actually convicted. They're not saying people are here illegally or have committed crimes. They're just people who have criminal convictions. So the people who are awaiting trial or have pending charges, they're not included in this. And any person who's here undocumented is here illegally. But whether or not they've actually been convicted of that is not included in this chart. So they treat them basically as they're innocent people, even though if they are here illegally, they have committed a crime. They're just not convicted yet in some cases. But anyways, they woke up the next day after...
She said, chat, good morning to everyone but grifters. Hey, whoever followed me, you interrupted my reading, but welcome in. I hope you have an excellent day. Me personally, I'm still sick. Well, you are sick, ma'am. You are sick. Sick in the head. And your spirit's sick too. But you know what? I will be praying for you, and I pray that you come to Christ and you stop. I can't use that word on stream. I need to be a nice woman. Please stop selling your body on the internet. Your virtual body. Like, look, I wish you a good morning. I wish you a good day. I hope you feel better. I hope you get better. And I hope that someday you will be better. You understand, ma'am? Look, I may be a grifter in your eyes, but I want to tell you something, ma'am. This is an honest day's labor work. I go out in them virtual fields, and I be reaping the crops that I sowed. Now, you, ma'am, you go to the rancheros and you flash your 2D body. And you know what? You can do that. That's up to you. You are more certainly in your right. But don't you call me a grifter, ma'am. I'm not a grifter. This is bean country.
having this meltdown, and the first thing on their mind...
I hate this accent so much. It makes my throat
the
hurt.
grifters.
I am a grifter!
Anyone but grifters. I hope you have an excellent day. Me personally, I'm still sick. Well, I hope you feel better, but can you please tell me what a grifter is? You seem to like this term a lot, and you're directing it at people. What is a grifter to you? Because it's probably people I don't like. I talk about this all the time. A grifter is someone who shares beliefs they don't actually believe for monetary gain. How? And I'm sure you're going to...
Look. Anybody who calls me a grifter, I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to tell you right in your face. I believe everything that I have said up until this point. I am somewhat joking on some things and being a goofball because, you know, she inspired me to be a goofball. She's bringing out my inner goofball. But I'm going to tell you right now, lady, I'm not a grifter. I believe in what I say, and if you don't like it, that's fine. We can disagree. That's fine. I accept you for what you say. You don't accept me for what I say. You think I'm lying, and I'm not lying. I can assure you 100% if you're watching me and you think I'm a grifter, this is literally me. And you have seen me for the last year and a half, almost 2 guys, coming up in February. I am 100% honest. Actually, I'll say 90% because I'm not perfect. I mess up too. But I'm pretty honest about what I say. And I'm going to tell you right now, between the ages of 18 to 21, 22, I was at some point more like a liberal leftist. And I can tell you right now, at the age of 26, I refuse to go back to that old mindset that I have, because I grew the heck up and I saw the forest for the trees, and I decided that I'm going to be mature. I'm going to be more conservative. We are spiraling as a society for decades now, and you don't give a damn about what happens to anyone because you're too busy flashing your boobs, and you don't want society to improve. You want to continue to be part of the problem. I stopped being part of the problem for the most part, okay? If you don't care about others, that's fine, but I care about others, and I care about myself and my family. And I hate that it took me 26 years of my life to understand this, but like, ma'am, I don't know if you're older than me or younger than me, but you need to wake up, because feminism has lied to you. It has lied to all of us, and it has broken so many women, okay? And I'm sick of women like you trying to bash women who are trying to be more conservative and calling them a grifter because they believe in what they believe. You know what? I hope that you're happy. I hope that you don't wake up at the age of 40 with no children and unhappy with 5 million cats. I hope that does not happen to you. I hope you wake up before that happens, because I can tell you right now, I am so much happier knowing that I'm going to marry someone who loves me and who cares about me. And yeah, sometimes he has to bonk me over the head because I get a little bit crazy. But I know I'm not going to die alone. And I pray to God that if Christ does not come before I have children, that I'm going to have babies, and maybe I might see grandchildren. I don't know. I don't know if we'll be here that long. But you are going to live a very miserable life if you don't change. And I don't want that for you. I don't know you. But you need to wake up. Don't be woke, because you're already woke. Actually, wake up, man. We are not in the Matrix. This is not the Matrix, baby. Can I be a godfather?
Grifter.
Perhaps.
People like me or Celestium or any of these people, how are they grifters? How do you know we don't believe what we say online? Like, what is your proof of that? Other than the fact it's just different opinions. In fact, as I've always said, it'd be a lot easier if I didn't have my opinions, if I wanted less tension and controversy. But these are the things I believe, and I'm not afraid to share it. So please enlighten us, enlighten the class on how you know all this. But let's move on to some more people trying to virtue signal and even take advantage of the controversy involving Cha-Cha for their own personal certified Latina. I don't have kids in real life, but if you're reading this, I've adopted you. You're welcome. And
look at her taking the Lord's name in vain, saying Jesus Christ. Yeah, you go say that. You don't believe in Christ. I can assure you this person don't believe in Christ.
Limiting this post and muting.
Yeah. You go use the Lord's name in vain. Yep, you go do that. Don't go harass this person, by the way. Don't harass Sussy. Don't harass anybody. But you go, girl. You use that. You use your God-given rights to say the Lord's name in vain. I pray that nothing bad happens to you either. I pray that you wake up. Anyway, before I get really angry, what's next on the menu? Who's got the apple slices? Who's throwing it? Who's doing it? I just want to show my support to all the big booty Latinas. Wait, what? Oh, man. What did I just... You know, I heard bleach tastes really... I hope you're all having a great day. All right. Yeah, they'll use the name of the Lord in vain, but they can't believe, right? They can't take a moment to turn away from their sin and come to Christ. This is wild. Did Alex Stein just join the chat? I hope not. Celestium, don't get all the... Oh, man. Well, you know, I'm more disappointed in humanity than when I woke up. But you know what? That's all right. It's all good, chat. It's all good. We're here with our sombreros and maracas and all the good stuff. All right, really quick, I have to catch up with all the follows and all the super chats, if there are any. I I need a moment though, because I'm trying to digest what I just watched. And Rev, I know you're probably not watching, but if someone clips this and sends it to you, I just want you to know I give you a thumbs up on the Spanish. I'll help you in my own broken Spanish, but I give you a thumbs up and a gold star for effort. Thank you so much, Rev, for that. I appreciate it. John Ward is still stuck at the hotel, so he's been stuck there since last year. Who the heck is that? Thank you. I just want, first of all, I just want to say, thank you, Rev. God bless you. And, I know we haven't talked in a while, but, I just want you to know I do watch your content, and I do look up to you. You're one of my Oshis, and you're cool. You and Straub, I hope I have a great marriage like you and Straub. You guys are really cool. I know we've had me and Straub have butt heads a little bit before, but, honestly, like, she's really great. She's really great. But yeah, thank you to everybody who came from Rev's community. You guys are awesome. Sorry if I went over the top. Normally I'm more reserved because I'm afraid of saying the wrong thing. I've had to sanitize myself a lot in the last year and a half. 2026 I'm going to try not to sanitize myself as much. I am Christian at the end of the day, and so I gotta behave. I gotta behave. But sometimes people like that really make me mad, and I gotta find a way to be goofy and respond. But welcome in. God bless you guys. Thank you. You could feel free to clip whatever you want. I do have a clip command on Twitch. But to do a little bit of an introduction, if you're still here, so my name is Celeste. I am a Christian VTuber. I love talking about Christ on my channel, but I also like talking about politics. I'm not as sophisticated as Rev or Kirsha or Leaflet in terms of my speech or even in my knowledge. But what I can say is that I am a normal, average day American female who has been lied to with feminism, and I just want to be able to talk to other people, mano to mano. We're not famous or anything around these parts, but I can tell you, as a normal person, I am really upset with the way that things have gone and how many opportunities have been stripped away from people like me and Gen Z and younger, and even the younger millennials, right before our eyes. And so, sure, I might not know a lot of things about politics, but I can surely tell you that it's affected me and a lot of other people my age and younger in ways that are catastrophic, and I want to fight against that. And so I hope I can stand with the really great people, Kirsha, Leaflet, Cogmin, Rev, Straub, and, all of them against this, and, keep moving forward. I really like side scrollers as well. I hope someday I can be there and talk with them, but obviously, I know that's not guaranteed, but, I want to stand with people who are like that and stand against the evils of this world, and, speak out against the things that are happening. So welcome in. I do talk about politics. It's not my main thing, but the way that I look at politics is from a mostly Christian perspective. Does it align with what Christ said in the Bible? So you don't have to be Christian to be here, by the way. You can totally be atheist or whatever, but, as long as we're respectful to each other, you are totally more than welcome, and you can totally share your perspective with me. I am more than willing to listen. I may not agree with you, and I want you to come to Christ, but I will never force you, and you are not forced to believe in what I believe in. We can definitely have a discussion and, meet in the middle. I really like Charlie Kirk, and he's not with us anymore, but, his legacy and what he left is also like an inspiration for me to keep talking and all that stuff. So yeah, welcome in. I love you guys. Sorry that was a bit of a ramble, but for those of you who are new, that's just a bit about me. I am on Kick, I'm on Twitch, I am on YouTube, I am on Twitter. I also have a Rumble account, but there's so many, I can't multi-stream because I don't have the money to add more channels. But you can find me on those platforms. I also have a Discord server. If you do !Discord, you can totally join my Discord server. And yeah, we do a little bit of goobing around here too. And well, if you followed me today, you're a bean now. You're an honorary bean. You can either be part of the bean mafia or you can be part of bean country. Whatever makes you happy. Honestly, you can even call yourself a grifter if you want. Maybe we'll be the bean grifters too. You know, that's fine. Anyway, thank you for the 5 gifted. And really quick, I do want to say thank you to the people who have followed. So I'm going to be reading out some names real quick, guys. So this is going to take a minute because I can't read and I'm illiterate. Blake the Nerd, I see your prayer request for X-Twitter Day. They need some prayers so bad. Amen, brother. Totally. I agree with you. Killer Penguins, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Beast1586, thank you for the follow. And these are more people who follow GTS Demo Themes. I'm sorry if I butcher your name. Alex999, CustomTix91, Kocho Dragon, Lord Melkar, Waifu Hunter PhD. Gosh. KB Gaming, Gory Writer, thank you, Memes and Hidden, for the $100 towards La Animigra model. Gory Writer, Catpaws Scarves, FSK Skrulix, thank you for the follow. Steam Bub, Looking for Pyre, Baconfish21, oh, bacon sounds good right about now. Byzantinian, you know what? Well, apparently I am illiterate, I can't read that. Ebby, welcome in. 4TU, Night Banker Kazar, Fluffy Delfino, Pura Inku, Corny Gamer, White Rider, Avisi, Ghost Cat Lover, Dragon 39834, Gouge Carnex, Max 10R, Jim DP, Edwin Hubby, Just Another Guy Friend. Oh my gosh, that's funny. David Bro 59, Gain 04. I can't read this next name. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for the follows. Thank you so much for the hype train. You guys are awesome. Welcome in. God bless you. I honestly was not expecting Rev to cover me, so thank you. To those of you who came here, I genuinely wasn't expecting it. I'm not streaming because he made the video. I was actually going to stream today, so really unexpected surprise. Word Watcher, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. And here's some other super chats. AJ the Groundhog, thank you for the $5. Eric, thank you for the $2. Patrick, thank you for the 5. Overture Saint, thank you for the 5. Patrick, thank you again for the 5. George the Monkey, thank you for the 5 as well on YouTube. You guys are really awesome. Thank you for your support. And then I have to check Kick real fast to see if we've got anything here. I don't want you to think that I don't love you, Kick Chat. I do. Mr. J 1984, thank you for the follow. Mark Desu, thank you. Carl Schmidt fan, Tai Tay, Dominic Bites, Creamsicle VT, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in, Drunken Ferret. God bless you guys. I'm watching the LOTR trilogy in theaters last weekend and have been thinking about morals and themes that tie to Christianity, Arkham as true masculinity, and his love for Arwen. Yeah, dude, I gotta finish The Hobbit and all of that. Good stuff. Hi, babe. Welcome in. Festive Perry's, thank you so much for the 300 bits. God bless you. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for your support. Sorry that I can't respond to all of y'all, but it's good to see you all, and I hope that you're enjoying the stream. Heard there was some drama from a video by Rip. Thanks for standing up for dumb people. For standing up to the dumb people on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, this isn't my first rodeo, so I'm handling it better every time something happens. That was... Oh, wait, I'm so behind. Hold on. I just realized that. Whoops. Why am I so behind on this chat? Wow, you guys really were talking. I'm sorry. I hope you guys don't feel ignored. I was going bananas. Yeah, coming from a non-Western person's POV, Western politics looks like a circus. Left and right have problems, but holy smokes, the left side logic are insane. Yeah, they're totally a group. Alanix said, I do speak taco. Based. Hobbit trilogy deserves more love. Biblo and Thorin are Giga Chad bros. 100%. I agree. Lord of the Rings is deeply Catholic work, as per Tolkien's own words. Yeah, 100%. Really great series. You guys should totally watch Lord of the Rings. I don't hate you. I love Kick Chat. It's just that like 3 chats at once makes my brain explode, and I'm like so introverted, so it kind of like it hurts my brain. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm illiterate. I can't help it. Because according to people, I'm a bootlicker and this and that. Yeah. I probably have more degrees than... Anyway, let me stop. Degrees don't mean anything, chat. That piece of paper, they lied to you. They said it would get you a job. And you know what it got you? It got you debt. That's what it got you, chat. Me too, though. Low key. High key? Every key? Medium key? Yeah. Yo, I need some coffee, bro. Anybody out here like Bustelo? I love Bustelo. I'm Hispanic. I gotta get that coffee in my veins. Killer Penguins, thank you so much for gifting. Wait, hold on. I can't read. Wait, why did it just show? I think the chat's like behind. Maybe I just can't read. You know what? I give up. Whatever. Anyway, so that was the Rev video. I don't know if we had anything else to watch. Oh yeah. I wanted to let you guys. Okay, so let's actually talk about the Animigra model. So, I did talk about it earlier, but for those of you who are new here, and if you watched Rev's video, you already know that I have this project in mind. A couple of Christians did get upset with me, and that's totally fair. I understand. It's upsetting. But I did make it clear in my last stream that I'm not going to rip off the ICE logo. First of all, I don't want to get a copyright strike. Look, I know fan art, people sell fan art all the time. But if this ever pops off, I do not want the US government coming after me because you, pink woman, do not represent ICE. I'm not trying to get in trouble. So, it's going to be called La Animigra. And it's going to have fun anime stickers and patches. But again, it will be inspired by the tactical gear. Similar to ICE, but not one-on-one. Because again, we're original around here. Actually, let me not say that. I don't want to dox myself. But I am an artist, sort of, but not really anymore. And I want it to be something like interesting, you know? Like I don't want it to be just like a one-on-one copy anyway. So I just wanted to clear that up. But if you guys want to support that project, I do have to find a model artist. Some people are like, "Oh, you should get Kevin to do the rigging," and I'm like, I can't afford his rigging. You know how expensive his rigging is for me? Well, okay. It's not expensive, like, in the sense that no one should ever buy it. It's just really out of my budget. I'm a small streamer, guys. I can't afford $2,500+ worth of rigging on a model. Maybe in the future, but definitely not now. Unless, like, somehow the community comes together and I can do that. But as of right now, I can't afford that. So, the money will be going towards getting a model with a different person who's not doing my 2.0. Someone who's willing to kind of do that, and then finding a rigger who is also willing to rig that kind of model. So the money, and then any leftover will go towards like art and assets to, promote the model. And it's fun. It's a fun alternative outfit. I actually do have a military outfit, like a military officer outfit, but I thought it would be really cool to have like an ICE inspired outfit. I've been wanting to have like a tactical kind of outfit for a while now. But I think with the situation, I just kind of like was, you know what, let's go all in. Let's see if the community would support something like that. And if it gets funded, great. And if not, I appreciate you guys being here and joining me in my antics. I do hope it works out. It would be really cool, but I know that these things take time and I'm not a big streamer, so but you can scan the QR code. The link is also pinned in all the chats. It's through Throne, so you can donate anonymously if you don't want your name to be known. But again, you're not forced to, you're not required to. But if you want to see something like that come to life, it would be very much appreciated on my part to you. And again, thank you to everybody who's been supporting it so far. So I'm really excited to see it. And I know it would absolutely make a lot of people mad. It really would, but I don't want to make people too mad either, but we'll see. Taking the Hobbits, I know, there was a remix for that. Think about it. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe have Christian analogies. Oh yeah, 100%. It's too bad that they're trying to make these very classic works more woke and stuff, and I know the authors are probably rolling in their graves. I am not a fake fan. I was reading the books. I know you feel I too am an introvert. Yeah. I have energy now, but like, I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I'm actually an introvert. Is this a good time to ask you a question related to posting Christian content on YouTube? Yeah, you can go ahead. Why not? I'll try to answer. Yo, Stelting, God bless you. Specifically, the extended edition of Lord of the Rings. Theatrical is a sin. I just, but watch the extended. Based. What's up, Steltank? God bless you, brother. Do you prefer leather boards or synthetic materials? What does that mean? Cafe Bustelo? Yeah. We got Eta Bustelo in here. They just explained the Demigon Pantheon in similar line of job, but that's also can roll valor. Gift. Oh, Jibati, thank you so much for the gifted. I think you gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you for the subs. I love you, Jimothy. You're the best. They were one of the best movie experiences I've ever had. So glad they were packed. That's awesome. I was gonna go, but I'm gonna wait for my first paycheck. Hopefully, it'll still be there when I decide to go. I want to get, maybe I'll go to the movies this weekend. I don't know. Chat, should I go to the movies and watch Lord of the Rings? I gotta speed run some of the movies though. Gotta finish The Hobbit. The deport the anime tourist idea is so good. Look, I'd probably get deported. I might be a tourist myself, but like I try not to talk too much about like anime and my opinions on anime, because I know people would get really upset with me. So, and I might be a normie. I don't know. I've been watching anime for years, but I want to watch like less normie animes, but I don't know if I'd really like them, honestly. I know the Hobbit trilogy is not as good and had many production issues, but I know for a fact that it's loads better than these insults of Rings of Power, the $1 billion blunder, for sure. Rings of Power, absolute trash, and I'm not watching it. Well, dye my hair blue and call me Marge, because I love you, homie. I love you too. Antics? They're evolving. Oh no. I thought so. Wasn't sure because of numbers. Wait, what? I think it's a geek thing. Antics are quite fun. Netflix killed movies? Sure did. Hello, I saw you defending Cha-Cha, so you deserve a follow. Thank you, Black Lantern Ace. I don't watch Cha-Cha, and, for my own reasons, because, but I might check her out, honestly. I think after I saw her Twitter post, I'm like, I know she wasn't being political, but I should look into her content before I say anything else. I might give her a shot. Add her to my list of YouTubers to watch. I don't watch many, but she could be someone I end up watching. We'll see though, because I'm not like into loot stuff. I've struggled with sexual things like for a really long time, and I unfortunately being part of the space does expose you to a lot of very lewd things, and I have to avoid it. It is my Achilles heel, unfortunately. Now you're gonna shoot an arrow at my Achilles heel. Hi Celestium, have you seen Saint Seiya? No, but I have seen like clips and stuff. I have so many anime I need to catch up with. Hi Celery, I made it to the stream. Let's go. Watch Lord of the Rings. Do it. As I understand it, the streamer can set it to be more or less aggressive, but there is a way. Can I ask you a question sometime, Celestium? It will be much later, but as a Christian VTuber, I wanted to ask you some advice on a few things as a fellow Christian too. Yeah. Feel free to send me a message. I'll try to respond. My DMs, I'm almost as bad as Kirsha when it comes to responding to DMs. I started watching anime this year. I hope you enjoy. I'll support you, girl. You deserve it. Thank you. You guys are really sweet. Thank you. Wait, what? Your tasted are yours? As long as you aren't trying to tell them to change everything else, no one should have an issue with that. I mean, yeah. I'm not here to force anyone, but I will try to convince you, but without forcing you. Also, the tourist label argument is really stupid, in my opinion, is what you said, Prince Waka. I mean, honestly, I just want to enjoy anime. I really enjoy Japanese culture, and I was actually studying Japanese in high school for like 3 years, and had I not given up after I graduated high school, I probably would have been, maybe not fluent, but definitely way more ahead in Japanese. I think Japanese culture is really cool, and I'm not saying we should change like the Japanese religion or anything, but I do find it really awesome that there are Japanese Christians, and that there are Japanese Christians trying to like spread the word in Japan. I find that really awesome. So that's a good connection for me. I know a lot of people would not agree. It's like, why are you changing their culture? It's like, it's kind of weird because it's like, I'm not going to force anyone, but at the same time, like as a Christian, I do want more people to come to Christ regardless of what country they're from. But obviously, again, not forcing anyone or demanding anything of them, because God does not force anybody to be Christian, So it's a choice that we make or don't make. Chacha's religious, but she's not shy at all. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I'll definitely check her out then, for sure, after stream. Welcome in, Dad. Haven't seen you in a while. God bless you. Garbage inspired series, but they can't touch the canon. Cha mentioned she went to church, which is why she was slow to double down on the ice joke, but she did also mention writing smut in that same stream. I don't know. I don't watch her, so I'm not sure. Greetings, I'm here to bless you with knowledge. Today's knowledge, if you look at your keyboard, there's something cute in between the Y and the I. The letter U. Oh, that's funny. Who said that? That was the Balad TFT. Thank you so much. That's so that's sweet. That's a good one. You guys, okay, lads. You can pick up chicks with these 2 or 3 sentences. I am here to bless you with knowledge. Today's knowledge. If you look at your keyboard, there's something cute between the Y and I keys. And then when you look down, it says you. Go pick up chicks that way, lads. He's giving you game. I've seen a Japanese Christian VTuber. Ooh. Yeah, I think I've seen them before too. But like, I don't speak Japanese, so I can't talk to them. Meta Apocalypse, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I studied Japanese, but it was so little long ago. I can basically pronounce the romaji, and that's about it. I feel that. Calling a fanfiction like Rings of Power groundbreaking is just laughable. Yeah, no, they want to subvert the original. It's really insane. Japanese Christians have always been hardcore. Second most martyrs behind Rome. Oh yeah, I meant to watch the Silence movie because I think it talks about like how they were evangelizing in Japan, but then a lot of people ended up getting offed. It was crazy. Hardcore stuff indeed. Christianity had a hard time in Japan due to the shogun seeing it as a threat to his power. I mean, it's a threat to any government, because anybody who truly follows Christ, man, like those are some really tough people. They're really tough. Chris Gamershoot, thank you so much for resubbing for 12 months. Or is this your 12th month? I can't read. You resubscribed for 7 months at tier 1. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. God bless you. Welcome in. That's so corny. It's actually amazing. Look, he spit some game. That's all I gotta say. I just want to let you guys okay. Also, before you guys get any weird fantasies in your head, I love you, right? But like, I'm also engaged. And I encourage you young men out there and older men. I know that marriage, unfortunately, because of like divorce and all that other stuff, is really difficult. And there are a lot of people who don't want to get married or want to get married, but they're really scared about like the way that things are. As someone who's going to get married, hopefully soon, to my fiance who's in the chat, he's also one of my mods. I hope that someday I can help bring a lot of young women to be like, more conservative and stuff. Like, I'm not entirely conservative. Like, I'll admit I still have some problems. But I am so excited to get married. I really love my fiance. He's been really supportive of me through really dark times. And I know I can't change everyone's mind on marriage, but I really hope a lot of you get married. And God bless you guys. And I really hope that, things get a little bit better. I know the dating scene is really bad. And it's, like, really hard to meet someone who isn't completely brainwashed. And the way that they are subverting things in marriage and, godly relationships, it's terrible. It's really bad. And there are a lot of people who've drank the Kool-Aid, but I hope that you can find a little hope here and that you can support me so I can help bunk these women on the head and tell them, hey, you should go get married. No more being on the streets, ladies. It's time to be a good wife someday, Be a good mom. Really good mom. So I'm praying for you guys. I know that a lot of guys watch me, but I just wanted to be open about that I'm engaged. So I am not on the market, but I will be praying for you. And I hope that you can continue to support me in this fight to, help lower the amount of feminism and liberalism out there. And I've got some really good friends who back me up in this, and I love them very much. So thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Totally. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the wishes. I just want to be honest. I tried to friend a girl local church. They reprimanded me for it. That's wild. My wife is going to be mad if I try to get married again. Okay, if you're married, don't get married again. If you're married, stay in your marriage. Yeah. Wait, so you mean I, as a random chanter, don't have a chance at this streamer? I don't know well. What are the odds? Yeah. You don't. But I know you're being sarcastic. It's very hard to find a wife, at least for me anyway. I don't particularly have anything to offer. Look, if you love her and you protect her and you try your best, you do got something to offer. But I know a lot of women don't like, you know, not having a lot. And it's a hard thing, right? Because we're such a materialistic society. But I think that if you got a good head on your shoulders and you're working towards being better, you do have something to offer. And love isn't about what you can give a person, like, materially. Like, I mean, sure, yeah, gifts are cool and all, but, like, you know, love, effort, children, babies, perhaps. I don't know, just maybe more good people in society. It's like, I don't know how to explain. I know that, like, it sounds like a dream, and it's like, it could sound very blue pilled. But I mean, it's an honest answer. It's totally an honest answer. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen to everyone, and I'm not saying that your heart won't be broken. You know, I've had my heart broken a lot of times. I have done bad things in life, but, you know, thank God I'm here and not doing those bad things anymore. But I know that, you know, again, it's really hard for guys out there, and I'm not trying to capitalize on you guys or anything. I just, like, sympathize with men because I've seen how women have treated men, and I'm absolutely disgusted by the fact that it's happening and it keeps happening. And I know that people will say, oh, but you're a grifter. Oh, you're such a pick-me. Yeah, I want to be picked. I want to get married, and I want to have a family. If you don't want that, that's fine. You can do you, but I'm gonna do me. Not literally. Okay, you know what? My brain stopped working. I'll shut up now. But, like, people don't, like, understand that marriage, you know, and again, from a Christian perspective, but I'm sure even secular people can agree with me. It's such a great thing when it's done right. And yeah, it's not perfect, bro, but, like, think about someone who will try to love you for the rest of your life and take care of you. And at least try it. And I'm not saying you won't get into arguments and stuff. Like, marriage is not a fairy tale. It's hard work. It's dedication. It's showing up every day. But, like, women who say marriage is lame, ladies, you're missing out. And instead of giving attention to a bunch of cats, you can give it to a wonderful man and a bunch of kids. Or even one or two. However many you have. It's pretty cool. But, we will marriage post until morale improves around here, okay? I'm not against the idea, but I'm way too picky and guarded. I feel that. I don't see a lot happening, but happy for people who can find happiness with their husbands and wives. It's hard out here. Definitely. I'm not here to sell you guys a dream. I'm not here to tell you that if you do this and that, you're going to get a wife. There is no guarantee that will happen. But again, I'm praying for you. And look, if you're here for the first time and your life sucks and you feel like there's no out for you, Christ is here for you. I'm here for you. And you've got a lady on the team. On team man. On team male. On team dude. Whatever. That sounds really cringe. I hate that I said that. But whatever. I mean it. I totally mean it. Alrighty. I don't think we have any other videos to watch. I kind of want to play Marvel Rivals. But if you guys have anything more you want to share in chat, totally welcome. I do have a Discord server. I'm gonna shamelessly plug that real quick. You do not have to be Christian to join my server, but please be respectful of the rules and other people there. There is verification because we've had a lot of bad actors, unfortunately, and we've had to implement features to kind of keep the bad actors out. So I appreciate you guys. Spire the Slay just wanted to stop by and say I discovered you because Rev and wanted to send you some love. Appreciate it. Welcome in. God bless you. Giving dream speeches so close to MLK Day. Look, I don't want to talk about Martin Luther King, okay? Jr. I don't have a good opinion about him, and I'd rather keep it to myself. Anyway, that's a whole other can of worms. Jokes on you, I'm already a member. Based. Let's go. Yeah, welcome to the Super Bean Army. Welcome in, welcome in. God bless you. Alrighty, so, so I guess, like, since you guys are here, I actually wanted to ask, and I apologize, hopefully this is not an inappropriate question, so, what are things that you guys, like, look for when you're, like, watching your chibi VTuber? I have a model So I have a couple of models. But I really like this one because I think it's rigged pretty nicely and it's drawn really nicely. So it's like one of my favorite ones. But I do have like other models. I have a couple 3D models that are full body, but I just really like using this one. So, I know that like a lot of people like watching VTubers because they're entertaining and not political. So I know I'm like in a really weird spot where like I talk about politics and religion, which are usually no-nos in the space. I try not to be like super aggressive or anything. I'm not really good at the idol stuff, so like that's not for me. I'm just not that kind of VTuber. And again, I look up to like Kirsha, Rev, Leaflet, and them, and I know that they've busted their chops to get where they are. I don't know. I'd like to learn more about like what you guys like about VTubers that you watch, and just I guess content creators that you watch in general. Like, what are some things that you appreciate? Like the ones that don't follow the idol culture, like non-politic stuff. Like what makes you stay? Like all this stuff. I gotta stop saying like. I hate it. Oh man. Let your fountain be blessed and rejoice in the wife of your youth, a lovely dear, a graceful doe, based. There's someone for you, even if it's Jesus. True. Shameless plug when it's your own stream. True, I shouldn't have done that. You're right, I'm a grifter. My badge. Take care, Che Baku. It was nice meeting you. People have actually said that I'm a lolly, and I'm like, wait, what? I'm literally a chibi. I'm not a lolly. No lolly. No. There's so many kind of VTubers, some chibi, some mommy style, and some lolly, for instance. Bro said mommy. I'm dead. I think you're perfectly fine, to be honest. Thank you, Top Hat. You're great. Politics can be entertaining, as we see here. Yeah, but like I crashed out, bro. That's the only way. No, I'm kidding. 9 out of 10 VTubers I watch are political. The other one is Chibi Do. Oh man, I love Chibi Doki. She's such a gremlin, bro. You have 50-50, and that's great. Hold up, you like Leaflet, Kirsha, and Rev? Oh yeah, of course I do. I'm actually friends with Leaflet now. She's okay, look, I'm gonna glaze Leaflet real quick, okay? I love this slime woman. She's so based. I'm still on the fence about AI, but like, she's so funny. And she's unapologetically herself. And I actually met Leaflet almost a year ago. Not in person, but like online. Because I was like looking into guns. And she went on a whole spiel in DMs about guns. And we've been talking to each other since. And I'm really blessed to call her a friend. So I hope that someday, I know I can't really do much for her, but I hope I can keep being good friends with her. I want to be friends with Kirsha, but I know she's busy. She's really hard to reach, but we do follow each other on Twitter. And I know Rev is busy too, so I try not to bother them or reach out too much because I feel like I'm a bother. But I really want to be good friends with them too someday if that's possible. We'll see though. We'll see. I'm going to leave. Gotta get ready for work. Take care, Crystal Kingdom. It was good to see you. God bless you. Chibi models are the best models. Hey, Netamashi Yuki. I hope you're doing great too. You've got a great Discord server. I appreciate it. My mods are basically running the server because I'm like MIA 90% of the time. But I'm trying to chat more, a little bit more. Probably a word you wrote may contain another word that is improper depending on the mod. It can happen. Wait, what? Just being real about their beliefs and wants, having fun with their passion. Leaf loves AI and she manages to teach me more about the topic, which makes it interesting. Kirsha's funny. While she talks about politics, but she has a bubbly, affectionate personality. She sure does. Yeah, and she's honestly like, she handled the cancellation attempts really well. I'm still upset that one company dropped her. But the fact that she didn't like bend the knee was one of the single best things ever. And again, her, Leaflet, Rev, Straub, and a lot of others are an inspiration. I know some of them are not, or one or two of them might not be like Christian, but, or, still like not super duper open about their faith, but, just the fact that they stand for what's kind of like contrary, but not for the sake of it being contrary, but because they really believe it, definitely pushes me to keep doing what I'm doing for sure. It depends on the creator. I like funny ones, but also like intelligent ones. But what I value most is character. True, I'm a gremlin and I like shoes. Honestly, I still watch a lot of non-political VTubers who game a lot and joke around, but I have been more and more watching VTubers who have commentary on culture and politics. Even though I don't always agree with everything, I always come out with more knowledge and views that I love. Yeah, let's do it. Chibi is like Celeste, but with like extra gremlin juice injected in her. Yeah, no, Chibi is crazy, but you know, she's a Latina. We got to give it to her. Latinas are crazy, man. But you should definitely get a Latina in your life, for sure. For sure. Fox's Slime and Pink Woman, the ultimate trifecta. I don't think I compare, but like, thank you. I appreciate it. I think Chibi is Hispanic. I'm pretty sure she's Latina. I could be wrong, but she's made so many Spanish jokes. This woman, I crack up when I see her shorts. Oh man. Leaflet is the person behind my League of Legends addiction years back, so all blame falls on her. When she told me that, I started squealing so hard because I'm like, there's no way this woman worked on Lux. I used to play League of Legends back in season 5 up until maybe like season 9 or 10, and I'm like, there's no way this person who I'm becoming friends with worked on that game all those years ago. I was like, what? Leaflet is in fact adorable. I agree. Leaflet is good people. She is indeed good people. Good people. Very good people. Oh my gosh. Leaf is base slime swamp hag. Wait, what's up calling her hag? Silent Bell. Yeah, Silent is a really good friend of mine too. I love her. You know, she keeps me grounded. We met each other over a year ago. And if you guys see some of her older videos and streams, me, her, my fiance, and someone else that we know, we used to do Bible studies together. I mean, that fell apart, but, you know, it's fine. But we're still good friends, and, you know, she's a really solid person, for sure. Anyway, I was trying to say it's okay to be critical of Martin Luther King Jr. as a person, even though he did a great thing. Yeah, I don't hate him, but, like, I think that his hype is too overblown. I just recently got into VTubers. I was an anime nerd as a kid. Been in the Navy for a while. Let's go Navy! Let's go Navy! Woo woo! Navy! Well, I'm in Japan for a few years and just getting back into anime. I'm into guns and like GunTube guys. I ran into Leaflet and loved her other content. Been exploring a bit and here I am. Welcome in! Thank you so much for being part of the community. I am so happy that you're here. I like guns too. I'm a complete noob though. I'm still waiting on my FID because my state has a lot of red tape when it comes to guns, but I really want to make gun content at some point, and I want to get more into that kind of stuff because it's like really interesting, and you know, 2A is so based, so yes. It's funny that Crime Boss dropped her since her support of it was basically charity work. Yeah, for sure. Crime Boss, yeah, they dropped her. It was so stupid. Chibi is a fellow Latina. I'm pretty sure. I mean, she speaks Spanish, but she could be trolling. I'm not sure, though, now. Latinas are all bipolar, in my opinion. I will die on this hill. Well, I'm not bipolar. I'm just dumb, okay? Don't you lump me in with the BPDs. I'm just dumb. Nah, I'm just a goofy little gremlin kid. Not kid. I'm old-ish. Congrats. Here's your saltine card. Oh my gosh. In my case, I'm Baptist Christian, but I have been more agnostic on God and have been slacking in my Sunday Mass attendance. So yeah, bad Christian away. Well, I think this is your sign to go back to Mass. I think Chibi is Puerto Rican or something. Oh, really? I wasn't sure. I thought she was Mexican, low-key. Rev says his regards. Yeah. Who worked on Lux? Leaflet did. Wait, Leaflet worked on League? Did I hear that right? She sure did. And this is not like private knowledge. She has said it before. So I'm able to talk about it. So her fault, you get annoyed when I get sniped by Lux almost every game? Yeah, pretty much. The naming. You could make a Nerf gun vid. That would be pretty cool. Although season 3 tank Meta Lux became useless. I mean, hey. The meta's changed, you know? Leaflet was the first VTuber I ever clicked with and was how I discovered you, Rev and Straub. Yeah, let's go. Chibi's Puerto Rican, I think. I'm not sure. That's cool though. My sister from the other island. Chibi's a gremlin. She has not nationality. Moved to Texas or Florida, basically free pew-pews. Everybody keeps telling me that. I would either move to Texas, North Carolina, Tennessee's like last on my list, sort of, but like I'm not completely opposed to it. Anonymous, thank you for the $5 contribution towards La Animigra model. Heck yeah. If you like guns, you should reach out to Brandon Herrera. See if he contacts you back. He's a big gun YouTuber and a really good guy. You guys keep mentioning these big people. I am a small fish. Do you think they would actually talk to me? That would be really cool, though. Not gonna lie. And the creators of Crime Boss were dropped? Yeah. Ami, what's up? Welcome in, brother. I love Ami. Stay away from Virginia. I mean, Virginia wasn't really on my radar, I'm gonna be honest. See, oy, bonito sombrero. I love my pixelated sombrero. Oh, man. By the way, you earned my follow, so here's your reward. Pizza from my country of Canada. Pray for us here. Yeah, you guys are really cooked in Canada. They're euthanizing you guys. They're putting you down like dogs. Don't sell yourself short. It's worth a try, right? I mean, yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I get nervous reaching out to people because I don't have like a ton of content lately, and I don't know, I feel really unworthy. I mean, I know I can shoot my shot. The worst they can say is no or ignore me. But I guess like it makes it easier when people like mention me to those creators. Like if you're part of their community, it's like easier if I know like people are already talking about me. And I don't know. Canada needs their own version of Amelia. They absolutely do. Here, let's make it the pink grunt. No, I'm kidding. Never moved to Canada? Definitely not on my radar. I would visit Canada, but like you guys are cooked. Like we're cooked over here, but you're like extra cooked. You're like burnt. You're burnt toast. Brandon is a really good dude. He would almost certainly talk to you. If not, there's always a way to get to talk to one of them through a certain bald man called Tectone. I don't think Tectone doesn't follow me. Okay, I like Tectone. He's cool. I used to watch his content when I used to be like into like Genshin a lot. I do keep up with him on Twitter sometimes. But I don't think Tectone knows me. I mean, maybe he's seen me around, but like I don't think I'm on Tectone's radar either. But I mean, I guess if you guys bring them up or bring me up to them, that would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind talking to the bald man. I was really happy when I found out he was going to church. I don't know how his walk with God is now, but I found that to be really interesting. So it's Lisa's fault that brought League of Dynasties? No. I mentioned you in a super chat the other day. Oh my gosh, really? Oh man. Leaflet hasn't been there in years. She was part of the OG dev team. Yeah, she was. She's long removed from League of Legends for sure. I saw Alex Jones talk with someone who filmed like hundreds of thousands of people lined up in the dark in the snow waiting to sign the petition. Oh my gosh. I trust it's 100% easier as a woman to reach out to people, more likely to respond. Tectone doesn't like VTubers. I mean, he talked about like the V Shoujo stuff. I know that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know his full opinion, but it was rough, man. Next week you should send a post to Twitter to Asmin comparing him to your plushie. I know Asmin saw my video on his stream once, on his channel like a week or two ago, maybe like 2-3 weeks ago. But that's because my video randomly popped up on his feed, but he doesn't follow me. I know he really likes Leaflet stuff, but I don't think I'm on Asmin's radar either. My English is slowly coming apart right now. I think Tecton is Orthodox as well. Yeah, I think he's inquiring still. I'm not sure though. I think Celestium ignores this YouTube chatter for real. Hey, what's up, Remnant? God bless you, man. No, I don't ignore you. What do you mean? I'm reading 3 chats at once right now. What do you mean? I don't ignore you guys. I'm literally reading. What do you mean? It's good to see you, Remnant. Thank you for backing me up, by the way, on your quote retweet. I just want to let you know I'm not Mexican. I'm Dominican, but like I'm wearing a sombrero right now, but like I'm actually not Mexican. I don't even know if I have Mexican family members. But welcome in. God bless you, man. How are you? I do not. I've been reading YouTube chat. What do you mean? What do you mean? I've been reading. Look, you guys don't see what I see. I see 3 chats talking to me at once, and I'm trying really hard. I don't hate you. You hate me. I'm not an alien. Well, I hope not. Okay. You're all liars. You're all liars. I don't hate you. If anything, I hate the kick people. No, I'm kidding. I meant. Wait, hold on. I gotta scroll down. Tectone collabed with Kirsha and Kitsu. Doesn't like VTubers my foot. Oh, I didn't even know that. That's awesome. Good for Kitsu. To anyone who says that Tectone doesn't like VTubers, he has several VTuber friends like Shy Lily and has helped several of them dual stream. Oh, he might not like me then. Anyway. Every Mexican is saying they aren't Mexican right now. I'm not Mexican, dude. I literally eat plátano, bro. You know what plátano is? You know what fried plantain is, bro? It's like delicious. I like plátano con salami. Me gusta el coco. Me gusta el Caribe, el sol, la playa. No, not Cancun. That's Mexico. Me gusta ir a La Capital, Santiago, you know, all the Dominican places. You have no idea what I'm talking about. She's an undercover Mexican. I don't think the Mexicans would be happy with you if they saw that. I prefer YouTube because Twitch has too many ads. I'm pretty sure I disabled ads on Twitch, or I made it so that there's not as many. So I'm not earning like ad revenue because I was like, you know, I hate being bombarded with 10 ads at a time. And I don't want you guys to go through that. So please, support me by super chatting, subscribing, and best of all, you can support the Animigra VTuber model by scanning the QR code or clicking the link at the top of all the stream chats. Your donation can help us have our ice-inspired outfit. Now that I'm done shilling myself, I'm gonna go back to reading what you guys are saying. Bootlegged Mexican? First of all, don't you talk about Dominicans like that, or I'm gonna have to grab somebody and you're gonna get bonked. Don't you dare talk about Dominicans that way. How dare you? Even though I'm so whitewashed and assimilated to American culture that it doesn't matter. I'm not a pupper. Thank you for the 100 bits. A bit of a cheer. Heck yeah. Also, you don't have to be big to be seen by these people. If you make a video and it blows up, everyone notices and don't care about your size. You know what? Fair enough. Me gusta horchata. Can't hide the chola accent. First of all, I didn't got no damn chola accent. What are you talking about? Why won't you have an ice on the outfit? I did explain it. I don't want to get in trouble with the U.S. government because I'm obviously not an ICE agent. And I want to be creative. There will be subtle hints, like an ice patch, like ice cube, patch on it. So it will be it'll be subtle. Like if you look at it carefully when I design it, you will see it, but it won't be like outright saying that. And not only that, like I just don't want to get in trouble with the government if it ever pops off for some reason. And on top of that, like I just want to be creative with it, you know? Like yeah, it would be funny, but like what if I make something that looks really cool? You know? We gotta be creative, guys. We gotta I don't want to insult my audience. I know you guys are smart. The way you glaze over your throne like you were doing a what? Doesn't sombrero translate to hat? Yeah, pretty much. It's a type of hat, yeah. Karen Wing, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, my throat is killing me, wow. Always been snow Mexicans? You know what? I hope it snows where you live. Everyone's Mexican, even Canadians are snow Mexicans. Oh my gosh. Yes, multi-chatting... 3 chats, multitasking is really difficult. My brain can't handle it too well. I'm trying my best here. Me gustas tú. Me gustas tú. Me gustas tú. Do 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 do. Me gustas tú. Me gustas tú. That's a good song. That's a good K-pop song. They brought the Spanish in for that one. Ooh. Also, Red Moon, I think, or something or Card, but I can't remember, bro. That one K-pop group had like a Spanish song. It was really cool too. Do. Stop appropriating Dominican culture. Well, you know what? My mangu tells you that I'm not appropriating nothing. My mangu con longaniza de 3 golpes with cheese and a fried egg. I want food. I had bread for dinner. I'm so hungry. Anyway, you can subscribe, no ads. Yes, subscribe and you get no ads. True. Support the gremlin. 100%. Not sure an ice outfit is a good idea considering the leftist white women taste lately. Okay, so first of all, it's not going to be a 1-for-1 copy. It's going to be more tactical. And people got mad at me, bro. I'm like, dude, first of all, I'm not going to rip off the ice logo and put it on there. I don't own it, first and foremost. And second, I don't want people to think I'm an actual agent. Like, I'm just here for the smiles and to teach people about the law. Art thou Dominican as in Dominican Republic, which is 60% Española, or Dominican like Dominica, which is its own island? Dominican Republic. I was born in the US, though. We love Rev. Heck yeah, we love Rev. Rev is based. Actually, does Rev stream on Twitch? Did we shout Rev already? Babe, can you shout out Rev, please? If you're still watching. Then eat, woman. I can't. It's 9:30. I'm going to gain weight if I eat now. I hope you guys are hearing my stomach growl. I gotta eat rice and beans. Because I got a pay cut. I'm a broke little VTuber. Oh my god. You have an honorary green card. Dude, I was literally born here. What are you talking about? I have a social security number, which I will not share with you, but that's all right. What do you mean green card? I think your snow curse went the wrong place because as soon as you said it, a blizzard started outside my home. I get wrecked. Wait, if you're Mexican, how did you get to the US? First of all, I'm not Mexican. Second, I was born here. Oh my gosh. If you're a DBZ fan, does that make you an honorary Mexican? No, but actually, here's a fun fact, guys. I have been called honorary Aryan before. So if you find that funny, I guess that's on you. But like, I've actually been called honorary Aryan. And I just find it so ridiculous because like, I'm not even like white, you know, like I'm like white, but mixed in with some brown and some black, you know, like how can I be an honor? Yeah, like, cause I was like, okay, so it was last year. You guys know the inauguration, right? No, it was in 2020. Wait, what? Wait, was it? No, it was the inauguration for Trump, right? And I was watching along with my friends, and there was this one Indonesian artist who made like some fan art for me with like a MAGA hat. I can't pronounce his name, but you guys might have seen him on Twitter. And he made this really nice fan art with me holding a MAGA hat. And people got so mad. And they got so mad that I voted red and that I voted for Trump. And I was like openly saying, you know, stop abortion, stop killing babies, you know, protect the border and this and that. And I posted like an anime gif with a girl with like a MAGA hat. And people got so mad at me. And then people were like, you're an honorary Aryan. And I'm like, what the heck? Aryan with a Y. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. And I was like, okay, well, I didn't know supporting my country and being somewhat patriotic made me an honorary Aryan. I'm also homophobic. I'm Islamophobic. And I'm all the phobics in the world. I'm transphobic. Did I say homophobic already? I'm homophobic. I have beautiful homophobia in my VTuber's eyes. Her eyes are green with like a yellow gradient. And you should totally clip that and put it out of context so I can become famous and blow up. And then be more of a grifter and take money from you. And then subvert you and then throw you under the bus when I'm done taking your money. Right, chat? Is that how this works? I'm messing with y'all. You don't have to ever donate money. I will still love you regardless. I might just love you a little more though if you do. I'm messing with you. Wait, am I messing around though? Probably. Anyway, I'm hungry. I need food, but I can't. I want snacks. What if you made a Swiss Guard outfit? I don't have money for... Okay, guys. Okay. I don't have money for these. Okay. You should put a bean there instead of ice. See, that's a good idea. That's smart. Look, I need help from the community if I want to make these dreams come true. It's so hard. One of my friends called me a PDF because I voted for Trump and he won. She knew I was voting months, but didn't really believe he'd win. Look. You're not a Nazi, you're not a grifter, you're not a pick-me if you voted for Trump. He's not a perfect man. I don't worship the ground he steps on. I think that he's wrong about things, but I'm happy that we don't have Kamala Harris. And yes, I'm going to be honest, women, I hope we never become presidents in the United States. this country will explode. Anyway, no women, no female presidents, okay? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ladies, go make me a sandwich. No, I'm kidding. Don't make me a sandwich. Vanderbeek, thank you so much for subscribing. God bless you. Welcome in. Wait, how can you not love the LGBT community? No, I love them. I just disagree with them. And any sort of disagreement is hate in their eyes, which really sucks. But you know what? It is how it is. Yo, Zia. Yes, if you're not already drawing, God bless you, brother. I gotta pay you for your hard work, brother. Don't give it to me for free. No female presidents. No, 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 no. Now, you should vote for me, but I'm not 35. No, I'm kidding. Don't vote for me either. I'll be here in my little corner of the internet. Hate the sin, love the sinner? Absolutely. Wait, am I getting raided? Hey, we got the raiders. Welcome to raiders. Rabbit Savage. Babe, can you shout out Rabbit, please, for me? Thank you very much. Disagree is now phobic? Yep, it is. That's why I don't take them seriously anymore. They will make you a taco instead. Hey, give me some extra cheese on that taco. I'm not a pupper. Thank you for the 100 bits. As a Dominican, I'm surprisingly okay with what's going on. Hey, we got the Dominicans in the house. Where are my Dominicans? My Dominican Republicaners. Have you seen ads for the Melania movie? I have. I'm going to watch that. I want to watch it. I totally want to watch it. Maybe we'll do a movie night. I would also like to do a review maybe. But I'm not. I don't got the biggest of brains, so I don't know. I mean, I'm probably going to say I like it or something. I already have Gore. Trump is a... Yeah. True. He is. Very. Surprised you were still streaming? Of course. Leaf president with Celeste vice president and Kirsha secretary of war. First of all, you can't do this. Don't say that to me, okay? Either Kirsha or Leaflet is president, and then the other is the vice president. I'll be secretary of state. Or maybe you can put me as the person who's in charge of Homeland Security, and we'll deport all the illegals. Thank you for the follow, Vanderby on Kick. God bless you. Celestia for president? Definitely not. Words mean nothing anymore? They don't. Not Democrat? Not Dominican? Oh, well, I did say I'm illiterate. Well, thank you for being a base Democrat. I never thought I'd say those words, but thank you. I just saw a trailer for Charlie Kirk short film like an hour ago. Oh, wait, they're actually making a short film? Nice. Speaker of the House? I don't think so. Oh, man. Lord, no. Her presidential statement would last for hours. Oh, man. You could take one of Marco Rubio's many jobs. Oh, gosh. I don't know about that, Chief. If Kirsha becomes president, her child will rage bait her even harder and she'll start sending nukes. It's too much power for her. Oh, my gosh. I think it would be too much power, but I would be so down to see Kirsha be president. The only female president besides Leaflet. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm looking at Twitter right now. Oh, man. Not very woke of him. What is going on? What is going on Twitter right now? Bro, my throat is killing me. Ugh. Revenant, thank you for the $10 super chat. Gotta go, but best of luck with the model. God bless. Thank you, man. God bless you. Guys, please go follow Remnant.
But best of luck with the model and God bless.
Remnant 777. He's got some bass stuff. I got to meet him last year. Pretty bass dude. Not like in person, but like online. Pretty bass dude. Go check him out. Let me see. Can I even go to your channel from here? Why can't I click this? My nose is killing me. Oh wait, the window's open. You know, it makes a lot of sense. See you, Remnant. God bless you. Thank you for stopping by. It was good seeing you. Trump is my middle finger to the rest of the world. Hey, yo. What? Huh? Oh, my. Thank you, thank you. The leaflet video with Asmin versus Hassan was great. Yeah, we actually reacted to that on Sunday. I was actually in one of the scenes, which is really cool. She asked me, and I was like, yes, put me in your video, ma'am. Put me in your video. Yo, Blitzy, my guy, what's up? Give a shout out to Mr. Blitzy. Blitzy in the house. Yeah, we did shake up some demons. People's hearts were shaken. Chris Pratt is playing as Kirk. Oh. See, Chris Pratt is perfect. Chris Pratt is perfect for that. I can get behind that. Stop suggesting a crusade. I'm not here for a crusade. Look, as long as you don't involve me, I'll be here in the sidelines cheering you on. Oh, man. Oh, man. What? Wait, what's up with my notifications on Twitter? Where did all these people come from? Oh, okay. Well, now I see. Alright. I don't have any other videos to watch. Let's see. Oh, wow. Leaflet responded to Neven 9 hours ago. That's cool. Zora Mamdani will make Hololive content viewing mandate. Okay, that's a joke, I think. Oh man, my skin. Seems Chilla trying to come back to VTubing. Oh boy, we got crazy people coming in. Okay, I need to stop looking at Twitter. Okay, I'm done looking at Twitter. Twitter time over. Where did all the people come from? True, Rev being based. I'm gonna message him actually real quick. Let me DM Rev real quick. Hold on. Because I know I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna knock out probably after this. Okay, the Rev has been messaged. I let him know I give his Spanish a thumbs up, but it needs work, but I give him a thumbs up anyway. Oh man. Joke's on you. I'm already subbed to his channel. Yeah, you better be. Hear me out. U.S. version of Georgia Maloney, perfect female president? Who's that? And we make the Dems have their to own that Republicans elected first woman actually be president being somewhat based. Oh my. Don't get knocked out. You aren't in illegal assaulting ICE. True. Welcome in, guys. God bless you.
I like feet. Wait.
Serve it. Thank you for the $1, brother. Thank you for this $1 dono. Hope you're doing good, sister, and hoping my bills do not try to... Wait, what? Oh, man, it left. Oh, my tummy. Take care. God bless you guys if you're leaving. I'm getting a little sleepy, honestly. Chris Pratt Mario himself. Yeah, apparently. That would be really cool. Hey, he got Maduro. I can say Trump wins this term. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, we've got more work to do. It just sucks when, like, the other side likes to block a lot of stuff. A lot of people say that Chris Pratt is the one who cured Arnold from his leftist illness. No way. You ever watch Habitual Line Crosser? No, that's the first time hearing about it. And we make the Dems have to own... Oh, I read that already. Have a good night. God bless you. Thank you for joining in. I only go on Twitter to like drawings of anime characters I like. Based. She's the base prime minister of Italy. I don't know, man. Italy's kind of on fire. Not in a good way. My friend Proda and brother in Christ, not a big fan of what's going on there. I spend too much time on social media. I used to spend way more time in it. Yeah, it does make you depressed. I agree. I hope Chris is really safe. Facts. Yo, what's up, Bing? The world is at its breaking point? Pretty much. Italy's cooked, actually is burnt. Yeah. You guys are not having a good time there. Alright. Let's see, who's streaming right now that I can potentially go and raid. I'm gonna do some scouting real fast. I'm so hungry too. Thank you for subscribing. Oh yeah, Maria's streaming. Oh, it's nice joining the stream for the first time. God bless you too, Colby. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate you guys. Did we get gifted something? Wait, what's going on? Have a good night to anybody who's leaving. God bless you guys. I hope to see you soon. Oh man, my stomach. Oh. Game Grotto Aki. Oh, it's nice joining the stream. Yeah, have a good night, you guys. I got gifted 10 subs, bruh. Well, my bad, dude. Anonymous. I almost read anonymous grifter. Sorry. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. God bless you. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it, guys. My goal is this year to get Twitch partner. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I hope it does. I'm really excited. I really hope we get there. I almost got there over the summer, but I had a lot of dark stuff going on over the summer. But we're good now. We're chilling. All right. Who's Ritzy? Seems I was gifted a sub. She is discussing chat. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Thank you again, Anonymous. All right, so Anonymous Grifter is a good user handle. I mean, maybe it's up for grabs. I don't know. Ritzy used to be a Saf. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. God bless her. I'm glad that she's, worshiping the Lord. That's awesome. All right. So really quick, guys. Thank you again to everybody who's helping fund the model. We're 17% funded. We have $512 raised on Throne. And thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the follows. Sorry if I didn't mention your name. Thank you for all of your support on all the platforms, Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. Thank you for the support on Twitter as well. We are 2,000 something away from the goal, 2,400 something, I think, if my math is mathin', from La Animira model. And just to reiterate, I am not going to rip the ICE logo and put it on the thing because I don't want to get in trouble, first and foremost. And second of all, La Animira sounds way more based. So if you guys want to support that project, definitely consider donating via Throne. I'll definitely be considering, definitely be adding along what's been donated in super chats and all that other good stuff onto that. But it really would mean a lot to me if you guys support the project. It's not just a model. I would love to get some art, maybe even a reference sheet. So all of that money, I know it seems like a lot, but when you do a project like this, it's not cheap, because there's a lot that goes into it. So again, if you've already supported me, and you've donated towards it, thank you. And the good thing about Throne is that you can donate anonymously, so I won't know if you donated it. And if you don't want your name known, you can definitely go through Throne. So it's very much appreciated. Thank you again. I know that it's weird, right? Like a Latina supporting law enforcement, but I can tell you very much that being born in this country and learning about the culture and the history behind it, I know a lot of it has been destroyed, but if we can conserve even just a little bit of it, that would be great. And I would really love it if house prices went down so I could buy a house. And, my tax dollars not going to things that they don't have to. But, yeah, when I do this kind of stuff, I really mean it. I know I don't have to, justify myself or, bend the knee to the mob, but I really do love America. And it's not a perfect country. It has a lot of issues. But it's my home, and I don't want to be anywhere else. I want to stay here, and I love my country. I know I have a lot more to learn, but I really do love America, and I love the people, and I love you guys, and I'm so thankful to be, American, and I'm thankful for my fellow Americans who are fighting and standing up against the mob and all that good stuff. I know that they like to pit both sides against each other, but hopefully we can find some common ground and fight against the real enemies in the future, but we'll see. Either way, I'm excited to see where it goes. Thank you to Rev and to his viewers for coming along for the ride. Again, my name is Celeste. I'm a Christian VTuber. Love talking about Christ. I also like talking about politics, but from a more Christian perspective, ethical, perspective and stuff. So that's what I do around these parts. And you don't have to agree with me. You're more than welcome to be here, but just know that I'm going to say what I say, and I'm not going to apologize for it. So if you don't like it, you don't have to stay, but I welcome you either way. Anyway, guys, greetings, even if you're not from America. Very good to meet you, and I would love for you to, follow me on, wait, Rev? No, Rev did not raid me, but I was part of his most recent video, which was really cool, so I'm really thankful for that. But yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, I post there very often. I promise I'm not a V-tweeter. Celestium Art, if you want to check me out. Hold on, let me get the link real fast for you. I also have a Discord server. If you do exclamation Discord, you can get the link. Or you can do discord.gg/Celestium. We do weekly Bible studies on Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. EST. Usually led by one of my two mods, Frosty or Volt, sometimes both in conjunction. So definitely check us out on Discord. There is some verification you'll have to get through, but once you get there, you don't have to be Christian to be part of my server or even talk to me. So yeah. Alrighty, so we're gonna be rating Maria Grace, a super amazing Christian VTuber friend who I've gotten to know in this past year and a half. If you have not heard of her, she's also been part of some controversies herself as of late. So please, let's go give her some support. And it's weird to say that we're gonna go raid her because of what we were talking about, but that's how it is. And when we go raid people, we say bean raid, bean raid, bean raid. And just to let you guys know, Twitch does not count raiders as viewers, so you need to refresh the page. You need to refresh the page when you get in there. Go give her a follow. And if you really like her content, consider subscribing, consider giving her, some support. She's a really great friend, and I love her very much, very dearly, and I am super blessed to call her my sister in Christ. And she shares a lot of the same views that I do, so, the base never ends. We will be rating her shortly, so stay there, hang in real tight. If you are on other platforms, I'm going to go ahead and grab her link for you guys so you can go check her out. I don't think she's multi-streaming right now. Actually, I think she multi-streams to Twitter. Maybe YouTube as well. I'm not sure. But again, please, hold in tight and I will get you guys the link. She is chatting right now. And hopefully we'll be collaborating soon. So if you guys want to see two based VTubers, collaborate and talk about, political topics and not being afraid of it, I'll see what we can do. So I will see you guys in her chat. Bean raid, bean raid, bean raid. I love you guys. God bless you, and hold on to your wallets.